if you want. I don't know. I don't know if the other Dylan's going to be joining me for a game of fighters.
I had to update it real fast. It's almost done. I didn't realize that baby was actually out.
Yeah, he is,
Tank.
bro.
Tain't happening. I am never touching that game on stream again. Never. I've
who do you
learned my
play?
lesson.
So who do you play?
I played a lot of Perfect Cell when I played. I had up 21, 18.
I just smashed my face into the controller.
There you go.
You know, that works too. That's essentially what I had to do after Tick just
taking
clapped my
notes?
cheeks for 10 rounds straight.
Oh, is my mic sounding like it's got buffering issues, or does it sound good?
No, it sounds fine to
No,
me.
it sounds fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Apparently with the solo, you have to keep it at 48K 192 buffer, otherwise you get glitches in Discord.
Oh,
Very odd.
Yeah.
Very, very
I've
odd.
got a Focusrite Scarlet as well.
Yeah. I was
do
like,
we all have the gamer setup with the Scarlet Solo USB and
I
the
do.
AT 2020?
no,
I mean, I got
Are
the
we
Shure,
all
I got the
voice
Shure
acting slash
SM7B, but you know I don't got a fancy mixer with it.
I'm an actual audio engineer, so
Yeah,
I've
I
got
know.
lots of different equipment.
Yeah.
So,
So if he starts rattling off things that sound like programming code, it's probably a mic of some kind.
That's fair.
Hey.
let's see.
Hey!
Hello, Thea.
Hello.
So now we're dismissing Paul.
Did Carl ever follow up with actual character creation?
Oh no, Carl? No, Carl did not. He actually,
Uh-oh.
Surf is actually the replacement. Well, the
Oh, Surf
right.
was the... Okay, got it. So now we gotta call their Surf.
Oh, well, I guess
Got it.
we need to yell at Surf too.
yeah, you do.
Just give him a good old fashioned DBZ scream. Just start a call with him, just yell at him, then they hang up.
Yeah.
There you go.
How are you doing, Lucia?
Dude, I'm doing okay. Dude, his last name is Archer, so anytime I'm like Archer,
It's
he
so
goes,
cool.
Lara! At me. How are you guys all doing? I'm doing okay.
Good.
It's
I'm
sort of
good.
really
Alright.
sweet because, like, my dogs got all hyper and knocked over my little space heater and
Oh,
broke
no.
it. And I was like
No.
crying because like my bank account's like in the negative. So I spent the last of my money on their food. So I was like, I spend my money on your food and you break my space heater, you little shits. And
Do
of
you
course,
know
they're
what
all-
I have given up for you? Are you
And they're all-
not grateful?
They're all kiss, 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 kiss. So you can't be mad at them.
Yeah.
So it was like, dude, I got one. I'll send you one. So he like sent me one.
Oh, that's real sweet.
Hey.
And then I woke up this morning and Rachel's husband Justin had left a little like LaCroix box, well like bubbly, it's like LaCroix, outside of my room
Yeah.
because he was like, since you don't have money and you need to stay hydrated. I was like, oh, thank you.
Oh, you left me little Satan cans on my porch. Thank you
He
so
did,
much.
my favorite. Well, my name is Lucia, same root word as Lucia.
Oh, true.
so- But it was really
Are you
kind
able
of
to
him.
tolerate carbonated water? Because I'm
It's
not.
like it really helps me. I got into the habit because like when I would get nauseous from like medications and stuff, it really would settle my
Oh.
stomach. But I
Yeah, kind
Yeah.
of like a
Right.
the kind of flatter ginger ales for when you're sick type of thing.
yeah, like that. But like I can't do soda too much because it's just too sugary for me. So like
Yeah.
I've gotten really used to and developed a taste for something that tastes like fruit is in the next room. So
Yeah.
Gotta obey the law of the White Claw, you know, or LaCroix, you know.
the LaCroix.
Yep. It smells like a fruit just farted on a truck as it drove by, you know. Just caught it.
3 states away.
I think
Exactly,
it's so
3 states
funny.
away at minimum. Okay,
My
it's not true.
friend-
Yeah, sorry.
My friend Andrew, who's French, always argues with me that it's LaCroix, right? So we went on their website where they say it's called LaCroix, and Andrew was like, "Well, that's just incorrect." I'm like, "Je ne parle pas français," Andrew. Like, sorry. He was like,
Oh
He's
shit,
like,
you had somebody
"Wait."
from the motherland. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Right. Well, so then he says to me, he's like, "Wait, you speak French?" I was like, "A little." He was like, "And you're still calling it LaCroix?" I was like, "I'm an American." Andrew, I'm
That's-
sorry.
That sounds like the most Andrew interaction I've heard.
I fucking love Andrew to bits.
Yeah.
Like, he was like, "It's LaCroix." And he's has a
I guess I
British
can turn mine-
accent, so like everything is
Yeah,
awesome.
right.
Mhm.
Camera button. Where's the camera button? There it is.
Come on,
So,
camera,
yeah,
work with me here.
Kiwi, if you ever want to bother Andrew, just call it LaCroix. Watch him.
There we go.
Ah.
See, I always just call it LaCroix, you know, because it had, you know, just
Because
tastes like
it reminds
ass.
him of his crotch.
It doesn't have enough flavor to be a crotch. Come on.
You're not wrong. You are not wrong, and in the slightest.
Whoa!
Whoa, this is a crit and my good Christian D&D campaign? What? They're talking about crotches. They're going straight to hell. I tell you what. I
I'll
tell you what.
I'll tell you who's it's
Like
what's it's.
Christians don't know what crotch tastes like. What with them eating Jesus' body all the time?
Hey.
Come on.
They came looking for booty.
Rachel, did you call me?
You know what it might. You know what the
Let
problem
me
might be. It
check.
might be
I
the
don't
fact that I'm
think
using the
so.
cam for my OBS.
Sorry,
So
it's
okay.
D
Oh,
night.
that'll do it.
Yeah, that might be why. Okay, so it's just gonna be my profile pic right now, guys. Sorry.
Are you talking about your chat?
I'll let you know I find
No,
him,
I'm
but I don't
actually
see him under the bed or in the closet.
So I told my chat that I'm not actually gonna be like vocally responding to him purely because A, that's very fucking annoying to you guys. So out of respect, I'm gonna type responses to him possibly, but I'm not gonna like vocally respond to him.
You can also mute your microphone in Discord when you want to respond to them too.
I mean, I could do that as well, but then again, I'm always so invested at that point. So, and it'd be weird to just constantly going, you know, blah 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 like that. So just awkward.
Blaze
So
is hearing all your voices and is like so excited about it. She's like, "Where's the people? Where's the people?"
Suddenly
Oh, there's
we have a
Clint.
Missy cat. Yep.
Oh
The
yeah.
one cat that you can stand.
Is it your cat? Oh, baby.
Yep.
Actually, it's kind of funny. I had to step away a second ago because my cat Saru Toby was nuzzling me for foods. He was meowing at me. I was like, "Oh, come on, buddy. Come on, you chunky bastard."
Automatic feeder.
What a honey.
Oh, James, I gotta show you this. Take a look at what I got.
Oh wow.
Ooh, that looks cool.
Oh, she was having none of it. She was having none of that.
Please.
She didn't want to be on camera really bad. Baby.
Shy.
Oh, she's guarding you from Finra.
Yeah, she does that. She'll guard me from Fenris sometimes. He's not even doing anything, Blaze.
Blaze is just Finra's just like, why? What happened?
It's because my oxygen's been low, and so like she gets really protected. Now she's guarding me from the phone.
Blaze.
She thinks everything's out to kill me, apparently.
Mother, I will protect you from the noise box. I shall protect you.
Okay, miss. Little miss. Little miss.
Anybody heard
Who's
from
Fen? Fen, say hi. Fen, you say hi. Say hi, little boy. Oh, oof, okay. Trample me, both of you. Yeah, now you guys wag your tails. Now you're done. You're done screaming. Oh, no.
Oh, nope.
Oh, God.
There you go.
There goes Fenris.
Blaze leaping it. Blaze. Blaze. Stop fighting with your brother. Earlier today, I was reading a Suicide Squad comic. And I was telling my friend about it as I was reading it, right? And then there was a panel where they showed that Killer Croc and June Moon had sex. And I screamed out like, "What? Croc fucks? He's like 10 feet tall. What the fuck? Croc fucks?" And I was just screaming it laughing. And then earlier I went out to get some food from the kitchen. And Justin and Rachel were like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "What do you mean?" They're like, "We heard you just shouting fuck earlier. Like, is everything all right?" We're like, "Oh." He's like, were you like arguing with someone? Was it the lawyers? I was like, no. It's just Croc fucks.
Man, girls go crazy for that crocodile skin, honey. He pulls.
I mean, you know, once you go Croc, how do you go back after
Exactly.
Oh, I guess we can open up D&D Beyond.
All right.
Done for Beyond.
Do we want to wait a little bit longer for Surf?
Did someone message him?
I pinged him.
Let me see. I'll text him. I have like everyone's. Please, quiet. I have all the phone numbers. Hi, Blaze. It's okay. I'm fine. Hi, little miss.
Oh man.
Little miss. Little miss. Stop screaming. You always scream. You always scream. Scream. So many scrims.
Oh, I know the feeling, dude. I know the feeling.
They're also
We're
really,
just waiting for the
really
session to get
agitated 'cause
started,
they couldn't
so.
go outside today.
yeah,
But also
it's all
just
the
heads up, my dude. If you do plan to
Yeah.
stay on by, I'm
Usually
actually
I
gonna
can go
like
run around
not
in the
vocally
yard for a
respond to the
couple
chat,
hours,
but it
but
is good to
today
see you,
they've
man.
been
I'm happy to
stuck
see you.
indoors all
We need to
day,
hang out
so
before
they're,
you go,
like,
by the way. We really do. Hit
all
me up after
agitated
the stream's
about
over.
it. I'm sorry, babies. I don't control the weather.
Oh, goodness, everyone. I should get my car back tomorrow.
What happened to your
Yeah.
car?
So, Market Center off of 35 in Dallas. I had exited 35 because there's a wreck. It has one of those separated right turn lanes where you can go despite the red light.
Mm-hmm.
There was a car in that, and I saw them go. I looked left to check for traffic. They didn't go.
Gotcha. One of those moments. All right.
Unfortunately, that was the second time that guy got rear-ended this week. So I'm like, I don't know if that's me or you, bro.
You know, it kind of pays to not be a dumbass sometimes. So just you know.
Wouldn't know.
Yeah. I mean, it's my fault. I mean, I ran into him. Like, there's no...
Right, but still, if he's gonna go, he just needs to go, not the start and stop stuff. That's how that kind of thing happens.
So
But-
at least it wasn't your fault, dude.
Well, legally, it's my fault. So.
Yeah, that's the bitch of it. Yeah, legally.
Mhm.
So
But it's fully covered, and deductible's only 500, and I've got most of that already. I did a sort of like, oh hey, if you want me to compose something, and then someone donated $200. I'm like, okay, that's great, awesome, thank you.
hey, not bad, nice.
Ugh. So how was everyone's 2 weeks?
I'm directing a show. Yay!
Hey, that's awesome. What kind of show?
It's like a hybrid stage film right now. It's based on a play called Speech and Debate by Stephen Kaufman. So it's only like a 3-person cast. We all did a whole thing of like, oh, you need to be COVID checked, yada yada. But it's going really, really well. It's my very first directing project, so hopefully I don't screw the pooch.
Congratulations. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hope it
I
goes well.
love it.
Hope it goes badly. Well, I mean, granted, considering
No, I said
everything.
hope it goes well.
Oh, I thought you said hope it goes badly because I caught your face, and I was like, I mean, that's totally in your brand.
I was lucky with you with my face, but I
Oh,
said
yeah.
hope it goes well.
I will say, so we're gonna have like 2 versions of it though. There's the one version that's Dramatist Play Service ready, considering that the songs I wanted to use would add an extra $600 on top of the production cost.
Oh, yeah.
Because considering, you know, Universal Music Group and all that lovely shit. So I'm gonna have a version that I put up online for everybody, and then a version I'm gonna stream onto Discord. It's literally just 2 songs is the difference.
We do have a composer sitting literally right here.
Yes, I know, comrade. But we are going low key. We're definitely going low key. So,
You're going north.
Listen. Low key, high key. Don't go low key. Go Thor.
but
Oh my God.
but you know,
They didn't make car sleep near.
why go Thor when you can have the god of tricks? You know. Honestly, Thor in the actual mythology, he's kind of a dick. So.
I mean,
all are.
Loki is pretty cool at first in the actual mythology. He's like actually helps out the people a lot. And
Mm.
somewhere along the lines, he just gets fucked up, and you're just like, what the fuck, Loki? That's fucked
Right.
up.
See, we call that
fucked up
character
shit.
development. That's what that is. Character
Or would
development.
it be character undevelopment?
Yeah, I
like, fuck,
mean-
Loki, that
Hey,
shit's
hey,
fucked.
negative character arcs are still character arcs.
You're damn
Although
right they are.
I did enjoy Loki's like area where he was chaotic but not good or evil, like when he turns into like female animals and gives birth to creatures.
Oh dear
and it's
God.
like-
Okay.
You're like, cool, Loki.
Yeah,
like,
that's where Sleipnir came from. That
Yeah,
was-
that's
Yeah,
also where
he has-
Fenrir came from too.
he has several kids. Some he fathered, some he mothered. Loki didn't give a fuck.
I mean, hey, he's a switch, my dude. He goes
Yeah.
goes either way.
Ah,
Gotta love it.
I love
Mythology is
Loki.
fun. Mythology is fun.
That's why one of my dogs is called Fenris.
hey.
Because I love Loki.
Oh.
Hello.
Hey, you made it.
You
I-
made it.
I did after being informed that I needed to be here. Totally
Wednesdays.
spaced out on
Your
days of
Wednesdays are
week and a
freaking-
time.
Bruh,
I
time
think
is a social construct, my dude. We're in the middle of a pandemic. It's okay.
Oh no.
I think it's Thursday right now. So
Time
it's
is a
very good.
social construct, but tell that shit to capitalism.
Actually, I thought this
Oh,
was
no.
Happy Fraptious Day. I thought it was, you know, Kalu Kalay Happy Fraptious Day or Topsy Turvy. One of the two.
Just don't get it confused with Fat Day.
Exactly.
Alright.
Exactly.
Is
Luckily, it's
everybody-
not November, or is it November right now?
It's not November. It's
On November.
It's January.
It's just jam it in January.
Eggs.
Oh no!
Well, that's a great stream, guys.
Damn! All right.
What is next month? February?
Fucking
Yo.
February.
What's
I mean, Valentine's Day is in February, so yeah, I guess
Yeah.
that would be February.
February, make out March, anal April.
Oh no!
I've heard for years. We're all this in HD
Oh, yeah.
4K surround sound.
Yeah, damn right. 4K
Alright, was this
And then
perviness.
stream?
All right.
And then May is Mother's Day.
Oh yes, is
so-
everyone okay with Dylan streaming those that came late?
Oh, yeah. So I hit the button right before you two actually joined, but just to clarify, so make sure it's okay. I am actually streaming currently to 192
Oh.
followers. If you aren't okay with that, I can end the stream right now. I have no problem with that.
I mean, I don't care. I just didn't know that we were.
Oh, bro, I don't
didn't
give a
mean to,
flying
like,
fuck
ruin
about
this
language,
stream
dude. I don't give a
greatly.
flying ass fuck about it. So we
Well,
good.
That shit's content, bro.
What
Exactly.
What about political hot takes? What about-
Political hot takes. I tend to avoid them because it starts a giant dumpster fire. Like whenever I was playing Hearts of Iron the other day, we were doing a full communist run through. We're taking over the world in the name of the glorious Stalingrad and communism. One guy hopped on there and went on a giant ass political rant for 30 minutes. I'm like, bro, I don't fucking care. I just want to play
Man,
my game.
that sucks. Praxis is be funny with your activism, not boring.
Exactly. So, but 9 times out of 10, stupid people kill the fun. So I'd
I
say,
just want to
yeah.
put out there, if you don't want political hot takes, you know, if you've ever seen the communist bismuth meme, I started that. That started with me on a comedy show.
That's fucking hilarious.
So that was me. I originated that. So I apologize. I'm just made of political hot takes.
Oh.
I'll put a
we-
disclaimer up. We'll put a disclaimer up and say fuck it.
Now we can
Censorship is the
start.
death of comedy. So,
Is everybody ready? Everybody solid?
well,
shit,
as
we're
ready as
do
I'm gonna
this.
be, considering this is my first campaign, so this will be interesting.
How do you do?
Oh, did you-
Yes,
Well,
it is.
It's my first campaign that I plan on actually going through and one that I actually built my character from the ground up for. So, we'll see how this shit goes.
And if everybody's ready, let's fucking go. Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
On Dragon
I
Nut
started-
Sack Z.
I sta- I
Previously
started-
on Dragon Balls.
Previously. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Galadriel found out about a mine with crystals of Kyber and how it might tie to a bomb. She and John, with some help of a Scottish variety, her and her direwolf, went to go investigate said mine, found an elf in a cage, rescued said elf in a cage, and went to go investigate the rest of the mine. That turned out to be booby-trapped, and they had destroyed it. Good job, you guys. Made it into town where the elf got poisoned. After discussing some things that have been bothering Galadriel, woke up in a hospital where they met yet another companion of ours who decided he didn't want to pay the fucking fees and walked right out the fucking door and said, "Fuck this, I'm GG's later, bitches."
No,
And just
I
walked
went
right
through the window.
I mean, you walked right out and said, "Fuck that guy," and went to go house yourself in an old man's place in a green ass room, where two of individuals eventually came to knock on the door, and joined you to a room that's expensive and filled with lots of knickknacks and crap, and with a little bit of cleaning and a little bit of sweat. You managed to find a hidden cellar hidden by magical means, descending down and finding a new companion who seemed to be hunting for some book, revealed himself to be this being that no one fucking knows. That's cool. Which events then led with a book thrown here, an old man arrested here, and that's where we left you guys. You are still in the bottom of a cellar. And let's go. So, the rest of you are still in the cellar. What do y'all want to do?
Get a home equity loan.
God damn it.
You are not going to find the best home equity loans here in this cellar.
Y'all.
All right, y'all are still in the cellar. Y'all have kind of arrested this old man.
Yeah.
Right.
y'all had kind of thought about go to the
For
tower afterwards.
Us? No, that was all loose. That was all Galadriel.
Oh yeah, y'all never really decided as a party
Yeah.
what y'all wanted to do, but y'all are still all down here. And
I
good.
think Galadriel had
The
convinced
guard
us.
and report to him.
Yeah, to go report to the guard, and I was told, my character was told if I wanted to find out more about this super
Mhm.
cool book that I
Cool.
wanted to learn more about. That was a vile book, very, very vile.
Mhm.
That
Vile
went
like your
over.
face when you took your
Oh
mask off.
no, no!
And my Corvair just thinks that we've imprisoned an old man whose son was less than savory.
All right. Action. Go on. What was you like? So right now, the room is still lit with dim candlelight. A desk where our friend, what's your name, Farrell, has been kind of posted up at. Y'all did a wonderful job. Also delaying the guards and getting wonderful acting job, by the way, I should say. Good roles. Terrible hiding job on somebody else. Good job, Rogue. But right now, y'all are down here. What do y'all want to do?
Well, so we have two options. We help Weirdo over here find a book, or we go see what the old man knows.
No, we go meet the captain of the guard since the old man's already been arrested, and we want to interview him there and see if the captain of the guard, the guy I just impersonated, knows anything about this book or what's going on or anything that's going on here, actually.
So what happens when he finds out that you impersonated him?
He will say, I did a great job. I don't care. He's my friend. I told you, it's cool.
Whatever. Okay, let's just... I guess you
Besides,
can stay down here looking for your book. We'll
if you're
go.
going to be traveling with me, we've got to get you guys rings.
I have like 6.
And
I
do
mean, want to
do you-
fly.
And you do, when he raises his hand, you do see 6 rings, very ornate and well made.
I mean to fly. I asked you guys before if you had flight rings. This is Starfall. Ugh, noobs.
Maybe I'll just stay here and help find a book.
The rest
The
of you.
book's not here.
Yes, the book I was looking for ended up not being here, so I
If you want-
must continue on a quest, doing whatever other people want until I accidentally find a book.
Archer, you gotta be in character.
Oh shit! Oh, I didn't realize we were talking in
Yes,
character.
yes,
Yes.
they are. Yes, they are.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
You think
Go
I
on.
normally sound like this? Rude.
God.
I mean, if the
I very
boot
much-
fits.
I very much don't
All
talk
right.
like that.
In character again, Surfer, if you don't mind, please.
The book that I was looking for is not here. I will be willing to journey with the rest of you until I can procure it into my
I mean,
castle.
that should be your normal voice, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, why would you ever go back?
Talk about a panty dropper.
What I'm secretly mad is that I was not doing this to begin with.
I need you to roll a charisma save for panty drop. Oh, my panties drop, bro.
All right, so okay, let's go see this guard man. I kind of
All right,
start switching
So all of y'all make your way up the staircase, dimly lit by the candles and artificial light. Everyone, you make your way back to the expansive room with all the clutter. You've done a pretty admirable job at organizing it, cleaning it up to where you don't have to make any rolls anymore. You make your way to the foyer and out the door, back onto the streets where you start to feel drops of sprinkles.
I
As
stop.
rain.
I
Okay.
look at James's character. What was James's character's name again? I'm sorry, I don't
Eric,
remember like
Eric.
names.
It's Eric.
Eric. Eric, make sure your ears are well covered. There's a reason I keep not saying you're an elf.
Right.
You're a tiefling, remember?
Yes, the tiefling.
All right.
Put on a hood.
Yeah, good job. Try to look hood. That sounds pretty tiefling.
You're a mage, aren't you?
Who?
You.
Me?
Yes.
No, I'm a bard rogue.
Oh, yeah. Never mind.
All right. So you
Wait,
make-
no. Wouldn't you be able to help disguise him?
I have disguise self. I have like some like costume pieces,
Mhm.
but I don't have like a spell to disguise him.
It
Like a
might be
map.
worth disguising him before we go towards.
Well, I did
Military.
earlier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm just reminding him like to
Did you
keep
say
it
that?
all.
Did you say that in character, Cover?
Yes.
Well, I
Yeah,
told
no,
him
that's-
that
in
he's a
character.
tiefling too, so we haven't even told him that he's not a
Yeah.
tiefling.
I thought I'd been told he was an elf already.
No, we haven't told you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I told you. All right. Continue. So as you walk outside, you tell that to him. The rain starts to kind of like sprinkle and drip and drop around. You feel the pitter patter, kind of start to tingle your skin and hit your leather. Not too heavy of rain as like you walk outside. The sense of still like quiet and still air greets you again as you're back in the alley with the crates, and you see the road out about 30 feet ahead of you. I guess you walk. I guess you're going to the guard tower, right? So, um, Galadriel knows the way, so there's not really a real need to make any checks. She leads you back down the road, which goes down south. The mist seems to be dissipating a little bit, so no constitution checks are needed at this moment as the rain starts to kind of pick up a little bit.
Put my hood up.
Say what?
I'm just putting my cloak hood up.
Oh,
Oh, look, don't
sense of-
embarrass me in there.
a sense of dread still fills the air. You look up. There's nobody flying still. Happiness seems to have left this town as Whitestone building after Whitestone building seems to be boarded up and closed as you continue to walk down. But as you approach, about like, I don't know, 25 feet away, like another Whitestone structure, Galadriel, you recognize this structure. It comes into view from like the distance as you kind of near it. Though like the once white stone that you're used to, Galadriel, it now seems to be more of a beige color, as it, like the bloodness seems to have mixed into the stone structure and kind of slowly, maybe a little eroded it a bit. Two guards stand dressed at the door, in the standard royal attire of Starfall, purple slashes and plate mail. One comes up to greet you and says, Matt, what seems to be the... Can I help you? Obviously, he seems a little scared at the moment.
Hi, I need to talk to Adam, the captain of the guard.
What is your business with him?
Trusts me. I
Trust-
work for Elfriender. You don't want to ask questions.
He looks at the guard and he's like, wait here. And he goes off, opens the door. About like 5 minutes pass. Comes back out. Come in. Come in. Come on, hurry up, all of you. And
See, guys,
ushers
with
you
royal
in.
chambers, just like with clubs, I always get in for free.
The rain seems to be picking up
I
a bit.
face palm.
Corver,
I laugh.
Did you just say I laughed?
Yes, he did. As you enter the tower, you're immediately, all of you, hit with the smell of lavender. As this expansive chamber, a circular chamber, kind of greets you. There's a desk about 30 feet ahead of you, with seems to be like a guard at it or some kind of formal employee. All of the furniture here seems to be made of kind of like a white kind of wood, maybe a birch wood that seems to be kind of a local wood that seems to be around here. There's either stairs behind the desk that descend up and down that seem to go to the second floor, maybe a basement, and the guards are always, they're coming and going. In fact, I need who is at the door right now, like actually standing in the door. Have all you kind of came in here? If anyone near the door, I don't think you are, but if you are near the door, I need you to make a deck save. I don't
I'm
think any of
definitely
you.
not because I let everyone inside. So
Okay.
Yeah, that's
You know
what
what?
I'm
I'll Oh, okay.
It's a deck save.
Deck save.
Is that an effect I can see?
Oh yeah, you're seeing a guard
Okay.
rushing through you.
All right, so that's an advantage. 19.
Okay, you immediately
Or-
get out of the way
yeah.
as three guards rush toward the door. Out of my way! And just burst through the door as if they're in a hurry or somewhere to go somewhere.
They're always that rude.
Can't say that they're not.
The guard has ushered you to go to the desk. It says, "Wait here. I will go fetch Captain Adam. Host haste," and goes upstairs. What do you guys want to do?
Can I even see over the desk?
Yeah. Oh, how tall are you?
I'm a let's see, I'm a gnome. How tall am I? Feature description.
A desk is about
I am
4.
3'5".
Nope, you cannot see over this desk. You're out, in fact, you kind of come up 3/4 to the desk, but you cannot see over it. It's made of great white wood, according to you. It looks
I
great.
knock on the desk. Made of wood.
Yes. About a couple minutes pass. Adam comes down. Hello. Back so soon. What seems to be the urgency? I'm quite busy here. Speaking to Deladriel.
Oh, so, and this is Adam, right? Or
Yes, this is Adam.
Sorry to be bothering you. So your brother John was kind of escorting
Yes.
me. He was something of a bodyguard to me.
Yes. I had to send him off down south to assist with a matter that kind of needs to be dealt with. You
But
must
him and
understand.
I were investigating the explosion.
I understand, but right now something has come up. And
Yeah, something has come up.
look,
I'm telling you.
I needed to send him off to go search down the mines and recover certain crystals. You must understand. You were there at the mine yourself.
You have to understand. We have to
No,
figure out.
you have to understand. I am running an entire ship here. I am waiting on the Prince of Elbenburg. Thousands of people have died. I have the sanity of the entire city of Stonefar to understand, and in the whims of somebody who
And
claims
only I have seen the face of the person who did it.
that is yet to be determined. However, you have given us a lead, or should I say, I have given us a lead.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. I have arrested a certain old man when I have been here all day. Do you know anything about that?
Oh, so okay. So his son, I guess, it has some shady, tenuous connections to that green emerald group. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
I do, but I'm more interested in the fact of how I arrested them. That's more like because I've been here all day, barking orders, issuing commands, and
In the
I know
Go
it's
to the
not.
desk. Go ahead, tell him. Tell him what you did.
Who the fuck said
So-
that?
oh,
Me,
sorry.
down here. Hi.
Well, you're a short little fellow, aren't you?
He
Are you
was
a tall
working
fuck,
for
aren't
the
you?
old man when the old man got arrested, and he's very unhappy that it happened.
And this bright fellow here, he's with you too?
In which one? Oh, him. I don't know him, but he came with me because he's looking for a book. I'll get into him later.
At this moment, the door flies open. Dylan, D-Man,
Mm-hmm.
would you like to introduce your character?
Does anyone use doors normally around here?
Not at all, shit stain. How y'all doing tonight?
Would you like to
I got a
introduce your-
beef with you, good sir.
Would you like to tell everybody what your character looks like?
So, standing in the doorway after I just kicked it open,
you did.
I am a 6-foot-tall dragonborn with emerald green armor skin, bright red spiky mohawk, and a giant battle axe on my back, along with some tombs and various bags and satchels.
All right.
He seems green with envy.
Quite.
Did the what? See, God, does no one know how to guard a guard tower?
Oh,
that-
I wouldn't worry about
obviously
them.
not.
They're a little incapacitated at the moment.
Is he with you? Is this guy with
I
you?
grip my
I
weapon.
wish. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too, sweet thing. How you doing tonight?
Who
I
the
see
fuck
you.
are you?
Did he just call me sweet thing? Wow. Never seen someone go so from
Enough!
rebel to
Enough!
typical.
Enough! If look, I was about to interrogate the old man, but if you think you can get some information out of him, be by my. Ugh.
Adam,
What?
do you know
I'm just-
anything about where his son is?
I don't know if he has a son or not. I haven't even got down to ask him questions yet. I've been busy with what's been happening. Okay, what's been happening here in town? Have you not noticed that no one is able to leave the town No
But
one
I've
is
noticed that
flawed.
you're making excuses there, sir.
You watch your tongue. or
Make
I
me,
shall
son.
have it.
Who
Look,
are you?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Adam,
Yes,
at this,
I would.
Adam at this moment draws his sword. I would have you know, I am Adam, captain of the guard here at Starfall, and if you know what's good for you, you will watch your tone.
Oh, I do apologize, Mr. Adam, I guess. I'm not exactly from around here. Back in the mountains, we don't exactly give credence to station, I guess you would say. So I apologize if my personality is a little on the abrasive side. I simply just don't give a shit.
I like him.
I like you too. You seem nice.
He sheathes his sword. You remind me of my brother. I hate my
Yeah,
brother.
he does have some John vibes. Listen,
Look,
Captain
it-
Adam, the bright fellow, as you said it, he was going through the old man's library, supposedly looking for some infernal book. That might be something you might want to ask the old man about.
I honestly think that he had no idea what's going on. He's obviously senile.
Okay, you just met him, and you're a terrible judge of character. No one is gonna listen to you, little one.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm following you, aren't I?
Look, I'm terribly busy at the moment. I have to find Deladriel, right?
Yeah.
The reason I sent John down to the mines is the trains are not working. What with our mine being destroyed, we are now short on crystals. We need the crystals in order to power the trains. Thus, nobody can go anywhere unless they, walk. But that's absurd. Who walks?
Okay, listen. I'll go down to the mine. I'll go get him. I'll figure things out. But I need you to find out if the old man knows anything about Arthur Wynn.
All right.
Why don't we just
Come back
Why
tomorrow.
don't we just let him do his job and let us just go interrogate him? He knows me a little bit. I gave him money to stay at his place.
Yeah, and how do we know you're not on his side? You've been awfully defensive about
Wait.
it.
Well, I mean, we could very easily just punt him 50 yards at that point if he,
I mean, I picked up the old man by the scruff of his neck twice.
And you're about the
Taller
size
than
of
I
a
am.
small stone.
Enough!
What's the difference?
Enough! Here, he chunks the keys at Deladriel. He chunks the keys at Deladriel. Go interrogate him. I am busy.
Do I roll
Go-
dex to see if I catch it?
Do you want to roll dex to see if you catch it?
Let's see.
You don't have to. I'm not going to ask you for it, but if you want to, that's on you.
Okay, I rolled.
Can I try to intercept them?
That you can do a sleight of hand check for me, my guy.
Sleight of hand? Okay.
Is mine just dex, or do you want anything in
Yeah,
specific?
yeah. Yours is dex. I just said. Oh.
9. I whiff.
I got a 16.
You catch him. You whiff. You see Corver try to swipe him, but he's just not that fast. As the keys just land perfectly as if Adam and you are on that level of your bros. You've been through the shit. And he's able to just toss that to you perfectly. Just lands right into your hands.
Thanks, Adam.
It's fine. Just meet me upstairs. If you find anything, I have to go. I'm terribly busy. And he just runs off.
Well, let's go interrogate an old man. Who wants to help me?
I do.
Yeah, it seems like a good way to kill
What's
some
your name
time.
again, shiny guy?
I still don't know who you are, friend. You just
My name is Perules.
No, not you. You already told me your name.
Oh. Well,
Dark green and brooding.
Dark green and brooding. I guess he's talking about me. Name's Dawn.
No, I'm talking about the gazebo over there.
Ah, so we have a wise ass, do we? Interesting.
What did you
Probably
say
being a
your name
dumbass.
was?
My
I'm
name
sorry, I missed it because a little annoyance talked over you.
was. Oh, don't worry. I was
No,
thinking about
no,
punting
no,
him out
no,
the
no.
window over there. But my name
Go
is
ahead and try
Dalnix. Good to meet you. Some call me Dalnix the Emerald.
The Emerald?
As on account of my armor skin, of course.
Right, of course. My name's Deladriel. I'm just,
Annoying.
a bard, nothing special.
No worries, no worries. I think we're gonna be fast friends.
Well, you know what they say about fast friends.
They fast fall.
Hmm.
All right. So,
Are
what
we
do y'all
gonna go
wanna do?
interrogate an old man, or are we gonna sit here jacking off all night?
He needs a
That
real
sounds
attitude adjustment, doesn't he,
disgusting.
Deladriel?
He doesn't like me for some reason. I can't imagine why.
Yeah, don't worry. If you need me to breathe on him, just know that I might be able to take him down a couple notches.
I don't think he could go any lower. All right, let's go talk to an old man.
All right. So,
You just see Corvair kind of grabbing his rapier, ready to attack. If he
ready,
needs to.
ready. Yeah, okay. I got it.
Yep.
So, you descend down the staircase. It's lit by a dim candle. As you make your way down, you notice that what is used to the smell of lavender seems to like cease, and as the dry stone that you're used to turns to a wet, tough, worn down stone exterior as you make your way further down, like maybe 30 feet down. Bars as you make your way into the cell. Bars line the sides of the room, um, each holding some figure. Depends. You can't really tell. It's dimly lit. You can't really tell who's the old man. There's people in here with rags. There's people in here who look kind of run down. There are skeletons in some of them. You can't really like differentiate from this far away which
I'd like to use one of my
the
cantrips.
the stench down here is horrid and almost putrid, as if lavender has milked with leaking ass.
Jesus,
As you
warn us next
continuously hear,
time.
as you continuously hear the drips of like leaky, just like wet because of the rain outside drip as it echoes here occasionally here in the cell.
Gosh, and I already was not that fond of lavender to begin with.
They almost like lavender's mixed with like mildew, leaky ass. It's a really putrid smell here.
Ugh.
And what you want to do? Oh, you said you want to use a cantrip.
Yeah, I
Peter.
would like to use prestidigitation, please, and create some light.
Oh.
Is that a thing I can do?
I mean, we got glow stick over here.
You don't have to do that. I mean, it's a cantrip.
I actually
Hey, I've
can
got
do
them.
that.
As
I
I've
think
also
we've had
got dark
enough
vision.
of your light, okay?
Hmm.
I'm just gonna do pyrotechnics.
That works
Alright.
too. Never mind.
so
I
do you like
also-
your
I
go on,
have
Eric,
Dark vision. I could see
and dim
a
light.
little better in dim light. Yes.
You can.
Yeah,
think
I can actually see in dim light too, but I guess
Oh.
these guys haven't been eating their carrots.
apparently not.
Well,
you
I'm
two,
fine.
Can I read something real quick out of character to slightly simplify something?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Within 60 feet of me, dim light can be treated as bright, and darkness can be treated as dim light because I'm a glow stick.
There
so, like,
you go. So, the only one who can really get a really good idea of what's in here is Feral. You see the old man in the back right of the corner in the furthest cell.
In that case, I would go over to him closely
You
and
see,
thus,
you see Feral just start walking.
and I would lean over and say, "I can see where he is in the dark. Don't worry."
He's
He may
following his
follow me."
nose.
Feral just goes straight to the cell,
Yep.
and there, in chains, is the old man.
So what do we have here?
An old man who knows nothing.
If you're not gonna be helpful, why don't you wait outside?
I'm making sure you don't kill him.
I hate you! You! Oh!
Drop the act, old man.
You're so fast. Just wanna go home.
You done?
What do you want of me?
The truth.
I've told you the truth.
Why did you call the guards on us?
Oh. It hurts.
What hurts?
Fine. As what happens is his demeanor changes. The old man stands up a little more agile than what he's been portraying. Oh, do you know how long it takes to get into character? Do you know how long it takes?
Yes,
5
actually.
fucking minutes it takes to get into character for this fucking role. I have to. And then
Called
you
being an amateur.
have to. Excuse me, I am not an amateur. I'm a professional actor. I've been that old man for 30 years, and nobody has suspected a thing. And then
I
you
did.
come along, and you're like, "Oh yeah, I was gonna help him clean was gonna go down to his cellar and my book gets stolen and I just offered someone some tea.
I look at Corvair like,
What? What do you
We're
fucking
just gonna
want?
shrugs.
So,
What?
what do you want
We're
to
here
tell
for a
us
reason.
about? What do you want to tell us about the emeralds?
Nothing.
What are you going to tell us anyway?
Nope.
Really?
Fuck you.
I
Look,
advise
she
against
gets violent, and I'm inclined to help her right now.
Okay, what do you want to do?
No, I mean that's what Corvair said.
Oh, okay, sorry. I don't give a fuck what you do. I'm dead already.
Now. I don't want to be violent. I'm a sweet person. I don't know why you would have that impression about me. Cast detect thoughts.
Okay, I gotta make a save. I have to make a save, right? Do I have to make a save?
Let me check.
I think I do.
Violence is never wise. Not the way to interrogate guys. Anyway, he's twice my size, so I've got a plan B.
You all see her is to start to sing this while she's detecting thoughts.
Detect thoughts. For the duration, you can read the thoughts of certain creatures. When you cast a spell, and as your action on each turn until the spell ends, you can focus your mind on any one creature that you can see within 30 feet.
Before you actually go through and need to probe deeper to make a saving throw, you do get the surface thoughts, and if you want to get deeper thoughts, they have to make a saving.
I was just wondering
Thank you.
I just wanted to see if she actually needed a save because I was going to give her.
So
the
the surface thoughts, like Dylan
yeah.
said, it says are immediate. To probe deeper, you have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. All right, so I will give you the surface thoughts. You hear I hope he doesn't find out. I'm not telling this bitch anything.
I probe deeper.
I need a wisdom save.
Well, you're
So,
rolling.
I know.
No, you have to do the wisdom save. Yeah.
What's the spell save DC?
Is it just my spell save DC?
It's against yours.
Where is that listed here? My spell DC is 15, but I don't know what the spell. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. And no, I didn't make that save. So, the thoughts that he's been thinking. I wish I would have burned Arthur's room. Should have never let them in. He seemed like a nice fellow. I sure hope Gideon is not mad at me. I will tell this cunt nothing. And that's what you get.
Who's Gideon?
Where the fuck did you hear that name?
Wouldn't you like to know? Maybe you tell me something and I'll tell you something.
Who do you work for?
Myself.
Nobody who knows that name works for themselves.
I do.
No. I'm not telling you shit. You'll have to kill me.
You really sure
Not
that's where you
hard.
want to go with this?
I'm already dead anyway. What more can you do to me?
Maybe we could change that fate.
There's nothing you can do against that guy.
Try me.
Trust me, many have.
Not.
You aren't the first. You won't be the last. You think you're strong?
No.
No, you're not. You don't. Whatever you think you have, what you think you are, what you think you possess, it ain't.
Do you want to
nothing.
know where I got the name Gideon? From you. And you want to know how I got it? Not because I'm strong. Because when water slips in through the cracks in a stone, in a wall of a prison that cannot be opened, it does not do it because it is strong. It does it because it is weak. Because it can bend and bow and slip inside. But when the pressure builds, the water blows the wall open. So I'll tell you again. Tell me what I need to know, or I'll continue to slip inside until I break your skull.
Oh, those are pretty words. I will submit that. You got away with the tongue, but you don't know. And you never will. So do with me what you will. I'll take my chances.
I try to probe deeper for what I can get.
Okay?
I want to see if he thought of anything when I brought the name
Your
Gideon.
your spell save DC is 15, right?
Yeah.
He makes that save with an 18. He's like, ah! Anything else?
He's
Kill me.
resisting me. Does anyone want to maybe break his focus a little bit for me? I don't know. What kind of
All
ideas
right.
do you guys have?
I stab him in the finger.
You make an attack roll.
Okay.
What'd you do?
7. 7.
So you
Anyone
see-
else?
No. So what you see is him stab and just completely miss the old man. Completely, like, didn't even come near close. He goes, "What was that? Was that your best
Fuck was
attempt?
that?
The fuck was that?"
It's called a warning shot.
I'm
Next time I won't miss.
a warning. I want you to kill me. Here he
I don't
comes up.
think you do.
He comes up to the glass. I mean, not the glass. The bar says, "Take your best shot. What I would welcome death as opposed to what I'm up against."
Do I believe him?
You can make an insight check if you want.
Thank you.
If you're gonna die anyway, why wouldn't you tell us anything so we could at the very least cause some damage to the people that want to kill you?
14.
Yeah, you believe him.
I mean, why not, right? Even if we're gonna fail, at least to fuck them up a little bit, right?
man, you no, no, you cannot. No, nothing you do, nothing I say, nothing I give you will help you in your endeavors.
Then what's the harm in telling us if it's not gonna make a difference? See, that's the thing. If we couldn't make any difference, you could just tell us.
All right, pretty bird. Just because you've humored me. Your friend, what was his name? John?
I don't really have friends, but sure, him.
His sword. I'll give you a hint. It doesn't belong to him.
It's a family heirloom.
He sits back and just sits back. That's all you're getting.
Do I get anything from his mind after he says that? Anything additional?
Are you diving deeping or?
Yeah, I
surface?
just want to see if like there's anything coming up now that he's saying this.
Only lasts for a minute.
He failed that save. His thoughts are, I can't believe these idiots are about to go searching for the Starblade. This will hasten their deaths, and I hope to God, or I hope that they find it so that their deaths can be swift enough.
So you think the Starblade?
And I wish they'd kill me.
So you think the Starblade will kill us?
Do I recognize anything about the Starblade with my Artificer's lore?
No, actually, you don't. It's actually kind of foreign to you, which is kind of shocking.
It's not a magical item?
It's a magical item from not of this realm, so it doesn't necessarily exist. It's out of your realm of knowledge.
So you think the Starblade will kill us?
No, I think the wielder. Wait, whoa! How did you know that?
She's crazy, man.
You're in my mind, aren't you? That's wild. That's wild.
And you want us to kill you?
Yes, because there are better things. There's worse things than death. At least
There are.
At least
Maybe I should leave you to face all of them.
What?
Maybe I should leave you to face all of them.
I'm dead either way.
I'm down for it.
I'm dead either way. So you do what you do.
You're pretty terrified about whatever it is that's coming for you. But if you're not going to be any help to us, I think you've confused us. You think we're a nice group of heroic adventurers. You're wrong. I'm not a hero. I'm not an adventurer. Do you know what I am?
We're a bunch of assholes.
You're a fool is what you are.
I'm a pissed off performer that didn't get paid.
That's adorable, sweetheart. Tell me when you actually become an adventurer.
Do whatever you want to him, guys. I really can't stand condescending assholes.
Good
But whatever
luck,
you do, don't
What?
kill him.
Good luck,
Don't.
sweetheart.
You too. Go ahead and rough him up, but don't kill him. Leave him to whatever he's.
So what do y'all want? So what do y'all want to do?
I mean, you know, low key, I kind of want to see what happens when my poison breath takes effect on him. Just for giggles. You say don't kill him, right? Yeah, we can have a little bit of fun.
You can do the poison breath on him.
Poison breath.
All right. I'll leave.
Make sure I get out of the way of that.
Yeah, it's
y'all
Koenig. You
do.
might want to step back a little bit.
I step
I'm
back and I pull out my sandwich and just start eating while they're working.
Yo, by the way, does that count as like Loki? Does that count as like a spell, or what kind of check do I need to make on that one?
No, that's just a breath weapon attack. It's
Just a breath
I believe
weapon?
it's-
Okay, it's not
yeah,
based on
you're
any
li-
stat.
You're not really in combat. You're literally just attacking a defenseless old man in a cell. So like, it's literally just gonna be an attack. I just need to know if I need to make a save or not. I know I told you about this. That dumb plum forgot. There it is.
Yeah, gain resistance.
There it is.
There we go.
Yep. It's I need to make your. I need to make a. Okay, so
my DC.
There's a 12 save.
A 12 save?
Yeah.
Mine was actually 13. DC is 13.
So I don't make it. So I take 2d6 poison damage.
Yeah, you took 9 damage.
Gross.
As poison fills the entire, you see him open his mouth, and poison breath just fills the entire cage.
Okay, don't let him breathe on dinner.
You hear.
As it was going on, I just kind of stand up and go, all right, so all in favor of tearing his house apart?
Yeah, why not? Fuck it. Sounds like fun.
Can we
Before
get any
that.
guard help with it?
Before that,
With your, go ahead.
sweetie, cute guy, maybe joining our party. Why exactly are you coming with us again? No offense. I love the little poison breath technique you did there, but I don't know you.
That's very, very fair, but it seems that your captain has some information I'm looking for, and considering helping you guys might actually be both entertainment and answers to what I'm seeking, I think my skills could be rather useful to you.
At this moment, Dylan, the other Dylan, would you like to enters his character, comes down from the stairs. Would you like to explain what you look like?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Kind of bowing down under the stairway, you see a tall male presenting figure, about 6'10", dressed in drab blue cloak with fine brown fur and different robes along him. He's got a long swinging tail behind him that's close to his back, going up to about his neck. Most specifically, he has his very defining figure of a hood and this skull mask. It looks like some sort of deer or other large-sized mammal. And where the antlers should be, there are 2 ram-shaped horns that come down.
Right.
And he starts coming down. And
Okay, that.
Are we in a circus?
Is there
Okay.
I mean, I imagine so. You're here, so there's clowns.
Uh-huh.
She makes a fair point there, Pipsqueak.
That
I guess
the-
you're the petting zoo then.
Nah, I'm the entire zoo.
Explains the
at
smell.
this at this moment you hear the final.
But did he actually die?
You don't know. You left him in the cage with poison. You tell me.
Well, wait, how long does the...
I'm gonna go and start walking forward. And,
Okay.
say, excuse me. Pardon me.
This being starts to walk in between you guys, not caring about who's in the room.
Hello up there. Who are you?
Oh. Name's just call me Val. Yeah, supposed to come in here to go through and, well, honestly, it was a bit of a health check on a few of these guys, and, seems like one of them's not doing too well. Now I'm not gonna ask too many questions. I'm just gonna, just give me a moment. He's gonna go through and, get it out, I just don't suppose I have any keys, do I?
The only person who has the keys would be Galadriel, which you don't know about.
That's fine.
I have the keys.
He's,
I can let you in.
oh, thank you. That's very kind of you. I appreciate that.
Oh, you don't have to thank me. I couldn't bear to see an innocent old man just perish in silent pain.
I
Now
would.
come on.
Bullshit.
Guess not.
I open the door.
Okay, so you open the door, opens, you pull it open, opens.
Alright. Gonna go and,
The poison is gone, it's disapparated, and there's an old man in the center of the room, dead. So likely.
he, is definitely dead at this point.
Oh
Everybody's
no.
everything. Can I check
That's
that?
sad.
Can you check that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you can definitely check that.
Just gonna go and bend down kind of on one knee and just put the back of my hand over his lips, see if I feel anything, and move the side of the head down to the chest. Any heartbeat at all? Anything?
Proficient, and so no, you don't feel any of that.
He could just be
Wow.
acting.
That'd be a pretty good act. Here.
At this moment, as you put your hand to his chest, you see white foam start to come out of his mouth.
Gonna just do a quick investigation, or
Alright.
I guess medicine check to go through and
Yeah.
see what exactly just happened. See if there's
Yeah.
anything on him that might have been used for this.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. You want me to use medicine for this?
Yeah, you can use medicine or you can use investigation. It's up to you on this one.
That's gonna be an 18 medicine.
Okay, so going through the body, knowing your history, knowing your ways with the dead, you're able to ascertain that he was poisoned. As far as what poison, it's kind of new to you. But I mean, it's poison's poison. But it does seem like the man was poisoned. However, that's what seems to have killed him. He doesn't have really anything like on him that has like stabbed him or anything. Yes, there's anything that stabbed him or anything. Some of his jacket pockets have like some paper in it. Other than that, like that's not what killed him.
But he's super dead though.
Oh, he's super dead.
So then there'd be no real problem with basically just like autopsying him. Like if anyone has any like medical expertise. I don't know.
He died to Mr. Poison Breath over there.
Okay.
I mean,
But I mean, like if he had stuff like hidden in him, like weird objects like hidden in his body and shit. I don't know.
Hold on, here.
I'm not gonna go through and obstruct you all
Yeah.
from doing whatever you were doing, but just give me a moment. And he just goes through and sits down for a second on both his legs and takes off a little bell that he has on his sash around his waist. And he goes through and starts humming a few things in Draconic. And after about 30 seconds or so, he rings the bell, takes out a little sickle, and above the bell, you see it go through the air. It looks like it almost catches on something for a second, and then it cuts through that nothing that was there. And then he goes in, bows a bit, and then gets back up. Well, I'm not the type to ask any questions, but whatever's
People
going
who
on.
say that, people always say that right before they ask a question. Isn't that funny?
Oh no. Whatever's going on here, just be careful. It's quite the place to do something that might not be too morally favorable. Alright. He's gonna go through and get up, use the glaive that he has to kind of go through and stand himself up straight.
Okay.
and then just start walking over to some of the other cells and do kind of checks on them, see how they're looking.
Okay. They're not looking too great. They're still alive, but that seemed to be the only dead one.
Foul.
There is a skeleton in the closest left cell,
I should really clean that.
but other than that, that's really it.
Is it alright if Ferules kind of just follows him around through the dark? Or would that rob everyone else of their light?
It's fine. I think we can make light in other ways. But won't he see you if you're glowing?
I'm not trying to hide from him. I just want to see what
Fairly
he's
sure
doing.
I see everyone. It's kind of a small hallway.
Mm,
Fine. Go follow him.
And then I will go follow him.
I don't know
Alright.
why you're taking orders from me, but okay.
all right. So
So are we
Fairy-
gonna sit in this jail all night, or are we gonna go tear apart that house?
We're gonna leave because honestly, that guy freaks me out.
No. Well,
Not
sorry.
the
Well, you
guy
don't
with the
like
horns.
dragons?
Suppression.
No, not the dragon guy. The guy with the mask that we came here with. I
Oh.
talk like this and I think of my mask and then you have a seizure somehow. Yeah, that guy.
You judge
Ah.
everyone off of physical traits and what's going on. I'm a little rude. And I'm just gonna go through and start looking at the others and make sure there's nothing there. Conjure up a bit of food to go through and make sure that some of them are fed.
Also,
Okay.
what the hell is an ASMR? I mean, sounds fake, right?
Oh no, those are things. I know what those are.
Looks like
Corvair's a bit bored. He just starts to leave and just make his way back to that old man's house.
all right. Make a
Just like tired of waiting
survive-
for everybody.
All right, so you make your way up the stairs, back through the scent of lavender and sweet. Lavender hits you as a sweet nectar, like it feels like a breath of fresh air. As you kind of realize, maybe that's why the lavender is burning up bright to mask the smell from below. And as you make your way out you're going back to the old man's house.
That's where I'm going. I don't know about
Okay,
the rest
cool.
of them.
What are the rest of y'all
Corvair
doing?
just got tired of waiting.
Well, I was just having him follow that one dude in case he was doing anything actually important because he's a
He
curious
hasn't.
guy.
He has not left the room. He's at least sitting down making food.
Oh, okay.
I'm going through it. No, like rations and things like that. Not
Mhm.
actually preparing anything.
I
Okay.
follow after Corvair.
You hear
At that point.
Corvair, you hear the pitter patter of familiar footsteps catch up to you at the door.
Well, shall we?
Can I ask you a question first?
I suppose.
The guy with the horn's full of shit, right? Like ASMR is totally fake. I mean, ASMR, come on.
I mean, it does have ass in the name, but I mean, there's a lot of crazy shit in this world, and he glows like a fucking nightlight.
Yeah.
All right, so the
Did you
So-
see anything strange when he took his mask off, or was it just me?
I mean, it was a big bright light.
You didn't have any visions or hear anything
No, not to my knowledge.
weird?
Maybe it's. I mean, I didn't look directly in his face, so maybe that might be why.
the rest of you in the jail cell. What are y'all doing? I know what you're doing, Dylan, but like, what is like D-Man, Eric, and like Pharaoh doing?
I want to check the body before I go.
Eric is also there.
Yeah, he is. Okay, make an investigation check on the body.
14.
I'm just
what do you do?
kind of chilling, thinking about the song that he was singing in Draconic. Kind of
You
reminded me of something.
actually, it's a more of a you understood it mainly because you understood like what he says,
Right.
but you don't know what the meaning of it is.
Yeah. So I'm kind of just
Yeah.
chilling, pondering it.
Yeah.
It,
All right.
Came off as kind of funeral rightsy.
Eric, what's that investigation check?
14.
Okay, so you find that the body seems to have been. It's still left here. Dylan, did you clean it up at all? Did you kind of make it presentable?
Not quite yet. I was
Okay.
gonna go through and report a few things, but then come back.
All right. Okay, so he's still over there. He's doing his thing, so it's still kind of left the way it was. Still has his clothes on from when he left. You do find a couple of pieces of paper in his little jacket pocket.
All right.
Just
I'll-
two pieces of
I'll
paper.
I'll take a look at those.
One seems to be like a drawing. Seems like he's been bored this whole time. Like just like he's been like doing this on the he's been mad bored. The other one seems to be a note, not written in his. What does it like? Seems like to be written. I don't know. It seems to be written better than what you think that kind of being would be able to write. It says, "I'm on my way," and has the at the bottom G,
I'll
and that's it. And
hold
that's
on to
it.
that. I
Alright.
pocket the note. I leave the scribbles,
Mm.
and then I find my way up to Galadriel and
Okay.
whoever.
So is Farules all alone with the body now at this point?
Well, I'm still in the room, but
Oh, he's still in the room.
All right. So,
not in the direct cellar, but nearby.
all right. Galadriel and Corvair, you have made it back to the old man's house. The door is open because you didn't close it. Good job, guys.
You know, I'm looking everywhere, but I can't find the thing I'm looking for most.
You haven't.
I think
have
it's
y'all-
above me.
It was an apology from you.
Shit, I was wrong. Oh well, moving on.
That
Corvair,
didn't sound like an apology.
Corvair has walked inside.
I'm walking after him.
Would
The
it kill
same-
you?
The same expansive room filled with nothing but knickknacks and shit is all on the floor upstairs, and the kitchen where you hear the smoke billowing as if tea has been left on.
Well, let's not burn. I mean, we're gonna tear the place apart, not burn it down. So try to safely take the tea off the stove without burning myself.
A sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah, make a sleight of hand for me.
Okay.
To make sure you don't do something with it.
15.
Yeah, you're fine. As you pull the pot, you notice that it may be a little like it's a little loose at the top. So you kind of brace yourself so you don't spill hot water all over your feet. And you easily take it and remove it. It's safe. What do you want to do?
Burner off.
Okay, burner's turned off. No problem. Smoke is filling up at the top, but it's starting to dissipate because the door is open. What do you want to do? You are
Well,
in.
I guess I'll start looking for anything that's anything that I realize that I feel like there's gonna be things hidden in the clutter that look like clutter that are not.
I'm
Okay.
just saying, if we're going to be working together and traveling together, it would help to clear the air. And you were giving me such a hard time and acting like I was
I would
being
like-
so evil.
I would like to paint this picture while he's searching the room looking for stuff. This gnome bard is just going, I think that you should apologize.
No, I'm
to
not a
me."
gnome. I look like
Okay.
a human.
Oh, human. Like this
He's the
thing
gnome.
is following you around the entire room. I think, and is saying whatever she wants to say.
Corvair's just ignoring her and just going about his search.
I just don't think we can work
Tossing things
together
over.
if you don't at least, apologize for how mean you were. Saying that I was tormenting an old man who was totally innocent, which we both now see you were completely wrong about, of course.
Quite frankly, I don't care. So I was wrong. I've been wrong about a lot of things. It won't be the last time. Looking. Tossing things over my shoulder if she keeps following.
Okay.
Do
She's
you want me to
muted.
roll an investigation.
Yeah. What are you looking for exactly?
Things that are out of the ordinary that look, you know what I mean? Like I'm looking for clues to see.
Okay. Yeah.
anything
It's
about
fine. Yeah, it's fine.
Emerald. So she keeps talking about the emeralds. I'm gonna try to look for anything that seems that.
I'm just saying, what reason do I have?
Okay. The people in the jail cell. What's
11.
going on? Okay, I'll hold on to that. People, what's going on in the jail cell?
I'd
Is
like to go
Farules?
and,
Oh, good. Yeah.
Sorry, I was just gonna go upstairs and start trying to go through and file some sort of
All right.
report, I guess.
Yeah, sure. You
Figure out what's going on down there because that's not exactly comfortable conditions.
Yeah, sure. You make your way upstairs. You see this being leave to go upstairs. Eric, D-Man, and Ferrul. What do y'all do? Do y'all stay down here and just chill in this shitty, smelly place?
Ferules would be staying in the shitty, smelly place because he wants to examine the body itself, like not pockets and stuff, like look into the eyes, looking into the
Okay.
mouth, being super investigative of the corpse itself.
Okay, make
Because he's trying to see if there's maybe something magical going on that no one else could.
make
And
an
he was tired of
Arcana
freaking-
check. Make an
Yeah.
Arcana check. Nice. What are you doing, D-Man and Eric?
I think following the two bickering duo up the stairs and watching them just keep fighting each other would be really, really fun. That, and also every time Corvair goes to move something, I use prestidigitation to put it right back.
They are actually in another area. They're in a house. They went. They
Oh.
already left. So
Oh, they're
y'all been down
gone,
there
so it's not the same
They're
building.
Could have
gone.
probably followed them.
But did you follow with us? There?
That's what I was intending. Yeah.
Okay. So if you
Okay.
want to like speak up, like if you're wanting to go someplace, I'm asking people.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna say you left with Eric.
Which
All
do I roll to do the Arcana check? A D20, a D12, or which one?
A D20 and use your modifier for your Arcana.
Okay.
Should be intelligence, right?
Yeah, it is. I just wanted to make sure which dice
Yeah.
I needed to use because I know there's like 20,000 of them.
All right.
D
what's that?
20,000.
You can do that.
So what is that Arcana check?
When you're
It is-
unsure, it's usually a D20.
Yup.
Okay, that's fair. I got a 15, but my intelligence, even though my Arcana is 1, my intelligence is -1, so I don't know if that's gonna like make
If
it
you're-
16 instead or
So on the
whatever one
thing,
less.
does it say Arcana +1 on the bonus area?
Yeah.
What's your
Then you add
proficient?
+1 to the D20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're fine. All right.
Yeah, the intelligence is
So-
already factored in.
Okay.
So what is it? It's 15?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Yeah. No, there's no magical means that has fucked up this body at all. It seems like he's done everything he's done out of his own fruition. Night, Kiwi, Dylan,
Yeah.
you have made yourself upstairs.
All right.
The guard's going has greeted you. Have you taken care of? Have you checked over the cells?
Yeah, most of them are doing all right.
Okay.
I would complain
No dead
about the
bo-
living
no dead
conditions
bodies?
lately. I said most.
Oh,
Unfortunately, it seems that one of them down there had.
okay.
As
One of
soon
them.
as I had
What
arrived,
was
they were
what?
done. I don't know what happened exactly.
You said they
Seems
were.
like they may have been poisoned.
I think I have to report. I have to file a report here. So, so as soon as you were down there, some adventurers went down there recently. I mean, he
I
could have
did
been
see
dead.
a few people now that you mention it, but
That's a little suspicious, but I'll report to that. About how many people were down there?
there's a lot, to be honest.
Ballpark it.
Probably around like 5, I think.
5. Okay.
Maybe 6.
Oh, okay. 6. So I'll go with the more the merrier. Anything like what was out of the ordinary? Give us like a detail.
Well, I was able to investigate the body and found that it looked like it was definitely poisoned, but there was no
Poison,
sort of
poison.
specifics on like stab wounds or anything that looks to be
Might have been
specifically
self-administered.
that way.
Probably.
Possibly.
Possibly. Isn't he like just seeing like foam or like
yeah,
blood in the eye? Oh.
There was foam, yeah, which was a little bit unusual. I didn't notice any other oddities looking over him. Nothing that suggests a specific kind of poison. It's just
foam in the mouth and okay, poison. All right.
Also,
I
don't know if you're the
else?
right person to talk about this, but
I just file reports here, son.
probably should work on the hygiene in the area. It doesn't look very clean for the people there. That's about it, though.
Oh.
I think there's a guy who's been there for a little longer than they're due.
Oh, you mean the skeleton?
Yeah.
Well, it'd be like that.
Oh. Alright.
Anything else?
Suppose it is. No. I guess that's it.
All right. I will get this report sent in, and I'll have Captain Adam look into it.
All right. Well,
Do you need anything else? How are the outside grounds? Are the bodies? Have the last
I've,
rites been administered?
I've done all I could for them. Yeah.
Well,
hope
it's a sad
that
thing.
they're,
It's a sad thing that's happened,
Yeah.
but I'm glad that you were able to come.
Yeah. If you have any need of a direct healer during this time to help with whatever investigations, I am quite proficient in medicine and other.
All right, I'll pass that information on to Adam. But
All right. Perfect. Thank you.
It's a pleasure. Thank you for helping us
Yeah.
in this time of need.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All
take
right,
care.
I'll get this, and he gets up and starts to go upstairs to seem to like file your
I'm
report.
just gonna go and head on downstairs real quick.
All right.
back down
At
to the
this-
cell.
Okay. At this time, Eric and D-Man, you have made it to the house. Corvair and Deladriel, you made an 11 investigation, right, Corvair?
Yep.
There's not really any clues. There's still you notice that you remember based on like, oh, there's that green room up there that kind of maybe ties in, but there's nothing really down here as far as clues. Like nothing that would like stick out as unusual except for the room.
Well, nothing's weird down here. Also, what is your friend gonna do when he finds out that old man's kind of dead?
At this time,
What
Eric and
friend?
D-Man, you walk in and see them
You
kind
said
of.
you were friends with
talking.
Adam.
Oh, right. Right. I don't know. I didn't kill him. It was that guy that neither of us really knows. You saw it.
Yeah.
I mean, I am a dragonborn. I'm not one of your city slicking cream puffs, okay? If I
Well,
breathe
what
on
did you
something, it's
get here?
probably gonna get knocked out in some way. That's on you. That's on
Wondering
you.
How Dragonborn actually got into this normal size.
He ducked. he's actually like this.
Yeah,
Well,
I tend to have I
there.
tend to have some back problems coming into these houses, but you know, you humans and other species don't exactly account for my people. So, oh well.
I'm gonna go look in the room that's upstairs. Can you just
Okay.
put all this shit outside?
Sounds like it
And I
must be
just go-
really hard being so big in such a tiny world, huh?
Nah, I feel like all of you vertically challenged people just haven't experienced the high life.
Well, at least it means
okay,
you have a lot of
um,
experience fitting big things into small spaces.
Hey-o!
At being made fun of for his height, Quiver actually kind of flies into a rage.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, you
Yes.
see this little tiny thing go red, and you see veins popping out of his head.
Oh, I think I pissed it off. Look at that.
So
Oh,
Quiver
what's the
pulls
little
out-
guy
pulls his
gonna do?
razor Out. You also see what do we get? So you also see two where you see two sort of translucent ghost-like creatures also appear beside me.
Uh-oh.
And anyway, so Corvair pulls his rapier and attacks because he's in a blind rage.
Okay, I need you to make an attack on him.
All right.
So
Ooh.
while this is
All right.
happening, I turn to Deladriel and show her the note I found. I don't think we're safe here.
What does it say?
That's gonna be a 12.
Does that hit you, D-Man? Does 12 hit you?
What do I bounce
Okay,
that
if it's-
against?
It's your AC. It's your AC.
and that's
If it-
armor class, correct?
Yes, sir.
Well, my armor class
What
is,
does the
is
note
a
say?
12. Yeah.
That hits.
Okay, so that hits.
Uh,
So it's a note
Do you
I
have-
found.
do you have
it's a note
armor?
I found on the old man. It says
Just natural
"I'm coming
dragon
for
armor.
you." Signed, G.
Anyway, so you take
I see.
5 damage.
You take
Okay.
5 slashing or piercing.
Uh,
Are you poking him, or is it slashing or piercing?
yeah, it's
damage?
piercing. It's piercing.
Here, you
Piercing.
take 5 piercing damage, so dock that from your HP.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right, so that little thing just poked you.
So what does the note exactly say?
It said, okay, so the note that that Eric hands you, it says, "I am coming." and there's a G, kind of really beautifully written.
And that
the
was
end.
on the old man's body?
I like how they're just having this nice conversation as I'm like
Mhm.
screaming and
All right.
stabbing.
Rebels.
All right, D-Man. He just poked you for 5 damage. It's
Okay.
cute. It's a little cute damage.
Yeah, it's adorable. Seeing a tiny monkey just swinging its little toothpick at me.
What would you like to do in response?
Let's see. Oh, I think this would be kind of fun. How about I swatted him with Wrathful Smite? Is that something I can do?
That is a bonus action that you can put onto your weapon,
Uh-huh.
and then the next time you swing with it, so you can bonus action. I think it's a bonus action Wrathful Smite on your weapon, right?
Right.
And then the next hit you do deals that damage.
Oh, okay,
believe
so
that's how
it's
that
2
works.
turns,
Yeah, it is.
essentially.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Well,
believe
no,
that's how that works.
it's a bonus action. They do the action after.
Oh,
so
is
you do
that
the
what it
action right
is?
after. Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
bonus.
because you can bonus action at the beginning of your turn and then do the action.
Okay, so you can Wrathful Smite and then smack them in the face with it if you want to with your
Yeah, so
with your
assuming
nice
your
cool
weapon
looking
hits.
axe.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, that's what
Okay,
I'm
then-
aiming to do.
Yeah, yeah. Then do that. Make an
Alright.
attack roll.
Let's see.
I
Let's see.
guess I read that wrong.
Attack roll.
I'm stupid.
D8. Okay. And let's see. In the attack roll, that gets +2, I think.
Strength plus proficiency.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Strength plus proficiency.
Which
Okay.
is, I believe, 3 for you.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, sorry guys. This is where my lack of knowledge is gonna come into play, like all the buffs and
Yeah.
shit. So.
Trust me.
I whisper to James's character, Eric. I go, do you think we should break this up?
So, what's that attack roll?
Yeah.
Got any ideas?
It says 10, I believe, if I did that right.
Does a 10 hit you, Corvair?
No.
So your axe comes down, and he's so small. He's raging, and he's all over the place, and you just miss him. You know, you're just you're bent over. It's an awkward situation for you, D-Man.
Mm-hmm.
You're not used to swinging your big body in this small, tiny area. He's got the advantage here. Eric, Deladrio, are you trying to break this up?
Yeah, I'm just gonna thunderclap them.
Oh, okay. I think everyone in the vicinity needs to make a save.
And I'm
One
just
more
gonna
save?
shout, break it up! Well, Eric is like next to me, so I don't think he'd be hit in like the cone of it, but
I don't think so either.
Oh,
Everyone
okay.
needs to
Thank
make
you,
a
Paladin.
Everybody needs to make a con save within the cone.
I'll
So
catch
it
that
would
next time.
be you and Corvair need to make con saves. And what's your spell save DC, Lucia?
15.
Cool.
I fail with a 12. Well,
Right.
yeah, because I can't see who's behind me.
What about you, D-Man?
You said con save, right?
Yes, sir.
15 plus 2.
You had 17.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You save.
Yeah, we're good. Okay, we're good.
Okay, so Corvair takes 1d6 thunder damage. You see it?
Huh?
Would you like to roll 1d6 thunder damage?
Okay, let's see. Gotta roll a d6. 2.
You take 2 thunder damage, Corvair. As
Okay. I think
the
I'm also
human.
first.
100. Oh, yeah, you are pushed. Couple feet. I can't remember the exact amount.
I go, break it up!
Yeah, that
Far
happens.
be it from me to say that you shouldn't want to kill each other. I get it. I want to kill all of you. But it's called, I don't know, controlling yourselves.
Yeah, he got lucky.
Corvair comes out of his rage, looks around. Sorry. Well, looks like the room's clean now.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
all
When
the
you thunder,
knickknacks
when
were
you,
against the wall.
when you thunderclapped, everything has just been pushed to the walls, to the couch, and the corners.
Is there
out-
anything
out the
interesting on the
door.
bare floor?
You can. There's floor as a moment, but if you want to look a little closer, you can make an investigation if you want.
Okay. Is anyone going to help me with the investigation? Guess. Okay.
I'll help with the investigation.
Advantage.
Cool. 10. I rolled a 3 and a 9.
The floor is a wonderfully laid mahogany stained with red. It is a beautiful wood, almost exquisite, very expensive, smooth the touch.
Quick question. You seem to have a
Mm.
lot of sway here. Can we just take this over as a base of operations for the future? This floor is real.
Hello?
Corvette was talking to
Okay.
Deladriel with
Oh. I don't think it's a good idea.
But come on, look at this floor. It's free real estate.
You do look down, and it is a fucking nice floor.
Yeah, but there might be bad people showing up here.
So we kill them.
So, remember how that old man was so terrified that he'd rather we kill him?
So you're
So we
gonna
kill
stay
them.
here? So you're gonna stay here?
Anyway, I guess we keep looking. I guess I'm gonna go look.
I'm
at
just
that room
saying,
upstairs.
maybe we want some kind of plan before we wait here too long.
Corvair has made his way upstairs. And just said, sure. Kept walking upstairs. You make your way, I assume, to the room, right, Corvair? Oh,
Yeah.
back to the jail. Night and Surf. What's going on?
Yeah, I was just going back down the stairs real quick.
You go back down and you see
Gonna go look over for.
you see Pharaoh on the body that you just performed your rites on.
Yeah, I was gonna go over and say, excuse me. I'm gonna go through and kind of poke down the glaive a bit so it makes a bit of sound. Just to, excuse me.
Of course, I am sorry to be in your way. I will
Oh
be on
no,
mine.
you're not in the way. Just some people are gonna be over here to help make sure that body goes to a more sanitary and final place. Just want to make sure you know because there have been there's a little bit of suspicion going around about what caused that whole thing, and if you know, well, I assume you know since you were here. Well, probably don't want to be too close if these are how they treat the prisoners.
How do they normally treat the prisoners?
I mean, he kind of just motions around. You see like the kind of stinking state of everything and how the prison
Yeah.
looks all dilapidated and dirty.
All right, Lucia? Oh, you're eating.
No, I'm sorry, moving stuff. I'll mute my mic.
All right, cool. Continue.
Yeah, he just kind of motions around, rather dilapidated and just not nice looking holding cells that smell from some sort of rotting. I just, I don't know, it just doesn't sit right with me.
He's like, I also do not like when people are victimized. It is not right.
I agree, and just out of concern, since seems those guys didn't seem to quite like you either that much for whatever reason. Probably not the best to be around here if something happens with these guys.
I will take your advice.
Uh,
And then before he leaves, Tick, you know why I'm asking this, but he's looking around for things that he can see and talk to that not necessarily other people can, if that's around.
Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see
And
here.
and he
All right.
heard
Yeah.
I can see that he hurts.
I gotta figure out something. Oh, yeah, here we are. Come with me.
Oh. Alright.
Whispers.
Quick, I'll be back.
Whisper.
You figured it
These
out.
whispers brought to you by nobody.
Welcome to Starfall D&D Party Lobby Simulator 2020. Brought to you by Covair, the tiny gnome bitch, and Deladriel.
The big human bitch, but bitch just stands for babe in total control of herself.
Just like counting on fingers, babe, and total control over. No, that doesn't work.
Okay, so apparently, if I could actually read my sheet properly, I was actually supposed to hit you with that one. But oh well, I'll remember.
Yeah, it's something with the Hexblade Warlock specifically, and I
Yeah.
don't
I
want
know
to
how to
reveal
read.
much.
It's yeah, that's that. Like I was looking at it and it said, oh, D8 total 3. I'm still trying to decipher what everything really means.
Okay, so hit
So-
dice are something you use to heal while we're on a short rest.
Okay.
So to roll an attack, you roll a d20 and add, I guess the Hexblade Warlock, your.
Oh, okay. So it was the D20 instead. Okay, no wonder. Okay, so D20.
No wonder you didn't hit my.
Yeah, no, I was like, dude, the way
Yeah,
that everything's set
no.
up, I should be able to just smack you. But okay, so
Yeah,
it
the
was the
D10
D20.
Yeah,
Twenty.
you always roll the d20 unless otherwise specified. It's a good
Okay,
rule of thumb.
gotcha.
Yeah.
D20 if all else fails. All right, then Dylan
Well-
hopped in and told me, yeah, it's +3, +1 from strength, +2 from proficiency, then like another plus 3 from my charisma because Hexblade
you
equals
don't use the
charisma.
strength. It's instead of strength, you use charisma because
Oh, okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah, because you're a specific kind of warlock, you have charisma bonus instead.
Right.
So the total instead would come out to be a +5.
That's what I say. Yeah, because you have +2
To
for
hit.
proficiency. Yeah.
Okay,
So it'd
gotcha.
it'd be a D20 +5 to hits, and then a D10 +5, sorry, +3 to damage.
I'm
But
gonna write that down.
Specifically with your axe, if you're using something like Eldritch Blast, it may be different.
See, I was tempted to use Eldritch Blast, but I was like, might as well pull out
But
the
also
axe
charisma.
just for shiggles.
Eldritch Beast.
Okay, so say that again, Paladin. What was that again? You said D20,
Yeah, so it's 1D20
1
plus your
D20.
charisma modifier, which is +3, plus your proficiency bonus, which is above your saving throws next to your ability score.
Gotcha. Okay, I didn't realize that also still plays into it. Okay, that makes sense.
Yes.
All right, we are back.
Dope.
All right, so all that played out, Surf.
Okay.
Knight, are you
Yeah,
still
what I
in
see.
this?
Yeah.
You see him talking to himself.
Huh. Crazy. All right. I'm just gonna wait a second.
He's
as soon
done.
as he seems
He's
to
done.
have come to himself. Hey there, seems like you crossed some boundaries there. You alright?
I am fine. Merely thinking out loud.
Oh. With other people?
In a way.
Interesting. That's really cool. I like that. Alright. Well, I have a few things I was gonna do. I don't know what your plans are, but
I am planning to journey out of town. But I am not sure if I should do it alone or if I should attempt once again to ingratiate myself to the strangers I was with before.
you know, I often find that the greatest benefit comes from the connections we make with other people, and if you can keep that positive, you'll generally find yourself in a positive situation. Now, I don't have much to say about those other folk that were here, and truth be told, I don't know if they're the best ones to ingratiate yourself to, but all I can say is it's probably a good idea to make friends if you're around. Leads to overall more positive experience in my time.
You speak the truth. The last time I worked alone, I endured great pain.
Oh, sorry for that. Here, let's go get you a water. Make sure you're all good to go for a bit.
All
I
right,
appreciate your kindness.
back to the house. We're going back to the house. Corvair, you've made your way upstairs.
Look, all I'm saying is if bad people are coming and they're gonna do bad things, we have a choice. We either run away or we get prepared for them. We don't just stay here and wait for them and kill them, Corvair.
The whole time you walked upstairs, that is what followed you upstairs.
If we're waiting to kill them, then we are preparing to kill them. Anyway, are you gonna help me search this room?
Listen, we have an advantage. You're totally gonna waste it. Back me
Okay,
up
well,
here.
I still think we need to finish searching the house before we do anything else.
I'm
Unless
saying
you
we may
think
not
you're
have the
ready.
time. We don't know how long before they get here. The old man seemed to think it was imminent.
Okay, then where do you propose we go? Where do you want to go?
I propose we take advantage of the situation. Because if they're coming for the old man, that means they're expecting to see the old man here.
So what you're saying is you're gonna dress up as the old man?
Something a little less primitive, but yes. However, it's very possible they're gonna try to hurt the old man, which means I'm gonna need to rely on you guys to make sure they don't kill me.
And how do you suppose we hide Green and Scaly?
Well, I'm open to suggestions.
This is gonna be good. I'd like to hear said suggestions.
How did you get up here?
He's very quiet for how big he is.
Oh no,
Actually,
he was not quiet at all. And how did he get up there? He's crawling.
And my mother always wondered why I had back problems.
No, no.
Well, maybe you shouldn't blow it out so much, huh?
He can't really get in the door, but he's right there on the stairs. Like
Maybe you should go downstairs before the floor gives out.
Nah, but see, here's the thing. This is entertaining. I like entertainment. And if the floor gives out, the floor gives out. This place needed a renovation, I think.
Oh, Corvair, let him be. If he wants to blow out his back squeezing big things into little things, let him.
Exactly.
Doesn't
Let me
mind,
squeeze big
Alright.
things into little things, Corvair.
once you go croc and you're back, you can't go back. Am I right, fellas?
He said his mom was fine with it, so.
Hey!
While this happens, Corvair is just gonna look through the room, investigate
Alright.
it real quick. While this,
Okay, give me an investigation check.
I'm
No,
serious, though. Does anyone have any ideas?
it's a 12 this time. Getting better.
Okay, getting better. It's not just a green room. Okay. This green room is actually.
Does
very
it match?
fun.
Does it match Dylan's character?
Some parts,
Okay.
but there is the green room is the green is an understatement here. All right, the walls are painted green. The tapestries the curtains that line the windows, they're a different shade of green. The floors, the wooden floors, everything that you know how it was stained very well, nice. These they've been overstained with green, and underneath the symbol is a diamond pattern on the floor. The bed sheets are green. The pillows are different shades of green. Tapestries on the north and south side of the walls have the black background with the diamond symbols on them. The furniture here is stained in a kind of greenish. It's a different shade of green. It's like a cyan, or not a cyan, a chartreuse. And there's a desk right next to you as you walk in. A bookshelf, a little towards about your right, a little like catty corner to your right, and a bed in the far corner of the room as well. That's what you see. As far as like what you're looking for, going through the desk, there's notes, papers, pens, things of that nature. Nothing really under the bed. Nothing on the bed.
I probably can't even reach the top of the bookshelf.
That's why I didn't mention it.
I climb up there. No kidding.
Oh, you want to do that? Okay.
Sure, I'll climb the bookshelf.
I need you to make a deck save.
A deck save? Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
What,
Your
you've
turn
been
to get on
betraying
my bookshelf.
You got owned by a book.
Oh, it's gonna be hilarious.
18.
Yeah, you're fine. You climb the book.
Damn it.
It's filled with books. Actually, very impressive, as this small creature tends to navigate this bookshelf with the greatest of ease, like he's on trapeze. Wonderful, wonderful job. What are you looking for exactly?
Anything that seems interesting, I suppose.
All
Hey,
the books.
Corvair! You're so good at gymnastics, including mental gymnastics. How are you at apologizing?
Corvair just ignores that and keeps going.
Okay,
Swear,
you're going
Eric,
through,
you're
you're
the
going
only
through the
one I can
books.
trust.
You're going through the books. You yank one. You yank another one. All green. All with question
I'm pulling
marks
them out,
patterns.
and like one of them kind of flies towards Galadriel. Not intentionally, but intentionally.
Galadriel, make a deck save.
Nice deck save.
Because it's not an attack. It's not an attack. You're not actually attacking her, but you are attacking her.
Yeah. I'm just like,
What's my deck?
Like you're not really caring. You know.
18.
Okay, you're dodging books after books, and you know it's intentional because you see him just go They start unloading books, but you're dodging them like a champ.
Is there anything behind the books on the shelf at all?
No, it just seemed like a lot of books. Good job climbing
And
it
they're
though.
they're all just green books.
They're all green books.
What are the titles like? I jumped down and it's
Okay. How high were you on that shelf?
probably the top.
Um,
Another deck save? Okay.
yeah.
Well, if I can knock over my dice, yeah, that'd be great. Oh, that's not a d20. Dirty 20.
You're fine. You're great. You jumped down, no problems at all. The titles of the books? There's no titles. There's just symbols.
I point out these symbols to Daldrill. Do these look like anything you were looking for? Like, do these mean anything to you? You seem to know the most about this cult or whatever this is.
Are you asking me?
Yes, I'm asking you.
Why would I know anything about some creepy cult symbols?
Well, you seem to be investigating this group, so I thought you might know something about it.
Are they symbols I recognize?
Oh yeah, one of them. I love me sometimes. One of them is a hexagon, Lucia. One of them is a diamond. One of them is a kind of blueprint, like of like kind of like a black diamond that you've seen before in the bomb. One of them is a manual how to build bombs. One of them is, but the symbols that you see are like there's a lot of diamonds, question marks, and a couple of hexagons.
You
I
know,
try to hide that I recognize them, and I try to
in the
be
middle
like,
of this,
"Huh?"
Corvair's
like-
like, wait, should we have somebody guard the door?
You have two people guarding the door right now.
And you have one blocking the staircase.
I should point that out.
I think you're good. I think you're okay.
I think you're good, fam.
Okay.
Whether they're good at guarding, we'll see.
So, do these mean anything? Because it just looks like he's really into geometry.
Are you trying to deceive him, or are you trying to perform? I'll let you choose on those two. Whether you
I
were
think
trying.
I think I was just trying to like not react either way, but I couldn't help myself, and it just kind of like
Okay.
before I even thought about it too much, it just kind of showed on my face.
Yeah.
Like,
All right. Yeah. You see that she might have an idea.
Well, should we take these with us and leave, or do you want to stick around and try to catch them when they come for him?
I take one and I flip through it,
Which one?
just the one on the top.
The one on the top is the hexagon one. You flip it open, and man, it's nostalgia as the hexagon puzzle that has greeted you once before. These seem to be the details and the diagrams for how he pulled it off. What each symbol means, what putting them together, putting the pathways. That's what you see. How he did it, like Arcana, like how he did it magically. How he set it up, what he used. It's really more like an informational guide of how he fucked you over. And at
We
the
should
end of it,
definitely-
and at the end of it, there's a smiley face.
We should definitely bring these with us. In fact, we should take these and we should go now.
Okay.
I check all of them to see if anywhere in them it says Arthur Wynn, like his actual name.
Do we have the time to check all of them?
Well,
There's a bunch. There's a lot here.
okay, just the ones he was handing me. I mean, like I looked through those.
He
like-
threw the whole shelf at you.
Okay, I just grab a few and I check to see if any of them say like Arthur Wynn, like inside the cover or anything like that.
Oh yeah, they're all on the cover. He takes pride in these books. Everyone, you go through everyone. Arthur Wynn, 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 Arthur Wynn.
So I take out my watch and I try to like buzz Adam with it.
Nothing.
God damn it! I try to contact John.
Static.
God damn it!
You see her
So-
freaking out, trying to contact people all the way in the room.
You seem upset. What's going on?
You remember that big explosion that's killed a whole bunch of people that happened in the middle of town recently?
Yeah. How can I forget?
Well, the person behind it was someone called Arthur Wynn.
So are we talking like WYNN or like the other weird way of spelling Wynn?
The way it's spelled in these books.
Oh.
No, you go, oh, she shows you the book. You don't see those names. You have no idea what she's
I don't
talking
see-
about.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, but
Are you
Suppose if
kidding?
you s-
Right there, Arthur Wynn.
She points at a blank spot.
there's nothing on this page.
Oh, stop messing with me, Corvair.
Okay, show Mr. Scaly.
Look,
She the human walks out to you as you're crouched on the stairs and shoves a book in your face.
Okay, so in this regard, I use my cantrip prestidigitation to put Arthur Wynn on the cover, giving it a false positive.
Did you hear us talking about that?
I
Yeah,
did.
what's your passive perception?
Perception.
Should
D20, right?
be-
Okay.
No,
No, it's
passive,
passive perception.
passive perception. I believe it's.
to check your wisdom.
Okay. Wisdom.
What's your wisdom?
It's just a 10. So
No, you didn't hear shit.
I didn't hear shit. Fuck.
I have
No,
a
you did.
question. Would Ferules have been able to arrive by now, or would he not be able to get past giant dragon butt?
Well,
depends if you wanted some water or not.
It's
up to
one
you.
of some water. We're not ready. To
Oh,
give-
we're not- oh, we're not doing that
yeah,
yet.
yeah,
Okay,
we're
my
not-
bad.
yeah.
All right.
I haven't
Okay.
forgotten about you guys.
Okay.
All right. So no, you didn't hear shit. A book gets shoved into your face, D-man.
Okay, well I'm just gonna say, yeah, yes, yes, I see a
So you
name.
see where it says Arthur Wynn?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need a deception check from that.
I mean, now you could do it because now I've told you
That-
what it is.
Well, that one would be charisma though, wouldn't it?
Well, that's what
Basically,
deception.
then you roll a d20 and add
So,
5.
That's what I
Yeah.
figured. That's what I figured.
Yeah.
That's what I was asking.
You know those ability skill pluses that we went down earlier, like deception, persuasion, intelligence.
Yes.
You would roll your d20, and I say I ask for a deception check. You would use that you go to your deception skills and look for that number that's right there, and you'd add that to your d20.
Deception skills. Okay.
In that little column that says like athletics, acrobatics,
Mhm.
intelligence.
Okay, so yeah, that'd be plus 5 then. Yeah, yeah. So I just
Yeah,
rolled a
cool,
14
yeah.
plus 5, 19.
Oh yeah, you believe him. Unless you want to do insight, but I think you kind
Yeah.
of believe him in the situation.
I mean, I'll roll insight just to see.
I mean, Lucia can, Galadriel can roll insight too if she wants.
I rolled an 8, so I believe him.
Nope, you believe him too. So yeah, he says you all believe him
Should I roll an insight?
if you want to.
Let's see. What is my insight? 15 to insight.
You don't. Also believe him. You
Cool.
belie-
You see, Corvair.
I literally don't. It's a blank sheet of paper to me. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe you two have the sight. I don't know. Anyway, if we're gonna leave, we kind of need to go down the stairs that you're kind of the whole hallway.
See, I've gotten kind of comfortable. I like being in this crouched position. Yeah, no, let's go. I'm gonna
All right,
see if I can get out of this.
all right. Back to the prison cell. Do you want some
I
water,
never got to
Serpent?
see the book.
Eric, here, take a look.
Oh, hold on. We'll get to that in a minute. Surfer and Knight.
Yeah.
Do you want some waters for rules?
I would enjoy a glass of water, but I would have to take it with me and drink it
Oh.
while looking away.
He would have to he would have to literally take the cup of water, turn
Okay.
away, slightly lift up a mask, or he'd need a
Alright.
straw.
Oh, don't worry. I also. He kind of motions to his face, and he has basically the equivalent of a deer skull mask on. And it is like an actual three-dimensional skull. He goes through and kind of motions over it. Do whatever you need. That's fine. Just want to make sure you're okay, because I don't know. You seemed a little. I don't know you very well, but you seemed kind of out of it earlier. Just want to make sure you're good.
I
And you
wouldn't
seem to
say-
be kind of in a strange area that you don't know too well.
will admit that I am not from around here. I am
No,
merely
don't worry.
exploring and on a quest.
I'm not here. I'm not from around here either. I haven't been here in a while. So some stuff around here is a little new to me. But yeah, it's. I just wanted to make sure that you're okay, and you seem real. I don't know. You just seem real serious. People need to relax sometimes.
I am actually not that serious, but I would say that often my appearance makes people hostile towards me,
Oh,
and therefore I must respond defensively, if not offensively.
whatever it goes through keeps you safe. I'm sorry that that's been the situation you've been exposed to.
I appreciate your kindness. I will drink this water. And he like really quickly turns around, like faces away from him, lifts up the mask, and
I'll
Oh, oh.
respectfully turn around.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay, never mind. I was gonna say, yeah,
Yeah.
keep going, keep going.
It's okay.
So that water is delicious, by the way.
Sweet.
Thirst quenching, Gatorade like.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
All right.
Your
Well,
thirst
And after he
quench.
finishes, yep, thirst quench. Yep.
I don't have a great idea of what all is around here as of right now, but I'm working on learning a bit, and I've got some small chores around that I've been helping with the whole incident that's happened lately. So I've been working on making sure that the people... I have a few more stops to go, but if you wanted to go with me to figure out these different places and see what all is around, I would invite you. It's always nice to have a buddy. But it wouldn't be the nicest, kindest work. It's not the most cheerful, unless your life view happens to be a little bit unusual.
I am not worried about the unpleasantness of life. I have seen plenty long before I arrived here. And I have seen plenty worse. I'm sure whatever your tasks are would be amicable at best.
You speak in a real foreboding way. I don't know if that's just something you do, but it's interesting. But no, I'm just going to go help inter some dead and make sure their souls pass to the place where they should be. Maybe it'll help you get a better feel of the town as I go place to place. And if you need any pointers, I can go help you talk to the right people. I don't know many people, but people seem to know me when I'm here, and that helps.
I would appreciate the favor very much, and I would like to help the grieving families of whatever this incident was
There you go.
that caused such destruction.
It's a nice little cause to go through and get to know people, and seems like you need to know people, so I think that'd do you well.
And he just nods at him.
All right.
He's gonna go through and bring out a hand. My name is Valonarcool, but just call me Val. That'll be fine.
Nice to meet you, Val. My name is Ferules.
Rules. All right. I'm gonna go through and just start moving towards whatever kind of next stop I have to some of the other areas that have been affected. Some of the furthest from the blast and things that have been hit by whether rubble had fallen, things like that, and something that wasn't directly in the hit but next to it and was still hurt.
All right, so you're gonna make
Start
yourself
with
to around like the other side of town.
Yeah,
Right.
it's it's perfectly fine if you want some of this to happen off screen.
No, that's perfect. Actually, you can go ahead and go do your thing. It's up to you for else if you want to join him or not.
I think he wants to join him mostly because everyone else has been rather not happy to have him around, whereas he's nice to
Okay,
him.
so night you start seeing him follow you.
All right, cool.
All right, back to the building.
Back to the plot.
Yeah. I mean, you're the side story, you know. We'll get there. We'll
Yeah.
get there.
The side
Yeah.
story about the two side pieces. Ooh.
Oh. All right, so D-Man is comfortable. He's chilling, but he's ready to move. Yeah, you crawl your way down. It's a little snug in the bug, but you eventually get back down, and y'all are down in the foyer of the building.
All right.
Expansive, cleaned out thanks to a thunderclap.
This is really, really bad.
Well, actually, Oh wait, no, I already used that cantrip. Never mind. Never mind.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Just so you know, cantrips can be used like repeatedly.
Oh, they can. Okay, cool. Because
Basically,
I
every
was about
second
to
you can
say, hey Corver, you missed a spot, and then put like a soiled spot over in the corner that he didn't see.
You can. What's your passive perception?
Passive.
No,
It's
no, not
9.
yours, not yours. 9?
Mine's
Oh yeah,
9.
you don't see shit.
There's nothing over there, right? Or you think
You
I don't
mean-
see him do it?
Yeah, you don't see him do it.
Oh, I guess the old man shit himself before he left. Not my problem. Where are we going?
Yeah, what are y'all going? You have a bunch of fucking green books.
Is she just like holding them, or are they? In a bag?
Yes, you have not put it. You have not put it in a bag. But I think Galadriel handed a book to Eric.
Yeah, to show him. Since he didn't get to see it.
Which book did you hand him?
The one that I'd shown everyone, I'm like showing that it says Arthur Wynn on it.
You don't see that, Eric.
Nothing there.
What?
It's blank.
What do you mean it's blank? It says Arthur Wynn right there. Are you messing
Nope.
with me?
It's blank, Eric.
It's blank. I don't see anything.
The Dragonborn saw it.
Daddy. Sorry.
Yeah, you might need to get your eyes checked there, Eric.
Anyway,
Uh,
are we?
I just stare at
I
him
thought we were trying to leave.
judgmentally.
So, Deladriel, do you think that your friend Adam might have some insight into that book?
No, I don't.
That certainly wouldn't hurt to go check with him, wouldn't it?
Is he even there? He seemed to leave in quite a hurry earlier.
I don't think it's Adam we should talk to about this at this point.
Oh, who do you think?
I think we should go straight to the top.
And where would that top be?
Prince Elfrender, of course.
Oh, goody. All right, well,
more rich people.
Lead the way then, miss. Lead the way.
Goes to show what you know about him, Corvair.
I just don't like rich people.
Prince Elfrender is a half-orc. You think he had an easy life?
Well, easy life or not, he's certainly living the high life at this point.
He
Something
has
that
the
Corvair
money.
wouldn't understand.
Yeah, no, whatever.
So, where y'all gonna go?
I think the answer is obvious. All right, let's
So how do
go
we get
check
this guy
in
with
with Elfrender, I guess.
So we don't want to try to see if we can intercept whoever was going to come here looking for the old man?
Well, seeing Elfrender was your idea? I mean, what do you want to do?
Both of the ideas were hers.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm asking the party what you want to do. You guys are making me do all the work here. I mean, I know I'm the one with the brain power around here, and the looks, and the brawn, and the spells, but still, you got to contribute something.
In the universe, eyes roll.
Okay, well we have one of two options. We can either go see Elfrender and leave this place a wreck, which, to be quite honest, I saw how many books you grabbed. I'm pretty certain they're going to be quite all right in that regard. So I think anybody who comes here is not really going to be fine what they're looking for. So at that point, I think we should press our advantage and head towards Elfrender. But then again, I'm just the random scaly guy that just joined you recently.
I don't think they're going to be looking for these books.
So I think it's settled.
Said it earlier. Someone's going to be coming with the old man. We don't know who's going to be coming. We don't know what they're capable of. We
I would
don't
like to
know
learn
anything
about
about them except that they really like geometry.
I would like to learn about him. Find places to hide while they search.
Well, it's kind of obvious we've been here, and gestures to everything on the far wall.
What are y'all gonna do?
I'm down for either way. I like to scrap, I like to explore.
So if we stay here, we could potentially run into people that we have no idea their capabilities. We don't know what they're going to do, but we could learn a lot about what they're trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
But that also requires literally all of us to be able to be hidden. And looks at the shining green dragon.
Why are you giving me that look? I mean, I pass for a very convincing sculpture sometimes.
I mean, you might be fine if you just stand in that room like you belong there, since it's the same
You.
shade,
I could be a pillar in this
Adamar.
room too. Just stand there holding the roof up, both hands raised. I don't know. You tell me, Corver.
You, Mr. Asimar, or whatever your name was
There
again.
before.
Oh, he
We're
didn't
off
come.
getting water. We're off getting water. Yeah.
They're
We're
after
having a good
water
time.
being best of the
Yeah,
best.
we're the side pieces doing the side quest.
Still.
Hey, man.
Going to the
Don't be you,
pond
bro.
5 feet apart because they're not gay.
Fine. Let's just go back to
Alternatively-
the palace and try to talk to Elfrinder.
All right, so
Al-
you.
Alternatively, what if I
Okay.
stayed behind for reconnaissance and you guys went ahead?
I mean, I
You
think
don't want to. If you're gonna be here by yourself, it could be dangerous.
That's the most.
Don't worry. You two seem to be quite handy in a fight, so you two go see Elfrinder. I'll stick here with Eric. Might as well give him a
mean-
little bit of backup.
Eric,
I'm sure
reach
he can
good?
hide.
So
But
let
what are
me
you
get
gonna
this.
do?
Let me get this straight. Y'all are splitting the party again.
Eric, are you sure about that? I don't know that I want to leave you alone. You're the only person in this group I kind of sort of trust.
I'm not gonna tell you no.
Is that because I'm Dragonborn? I feel offended.
It's because we literally don't know you.
So
I mean,
take
I
a
don't
ch-
know them.
so take a
We don't know
chance. There's
anybody.
nothing to lose. The only reason I attacked you is because you poked me with your damn toothpick.
Don't take
You
it
also
personally,
missed.
big guy. Don't get me wrong. I think you're quite intriguing, but it's all the reason. I don't quite trust people I don't know. It's nothing personal.
Yeah, that's fair, and that's fair. But then again, most things in life are quite uncertain, aren't they?
Say it to my kitty.
You know,
Look,
Kitty.
I'd love to get real close and warm up that reptilian blood, but I really gotta get going to see
Oh,
Elfrinder.
Then get going.
Let's
I'll
go.
stay here.
Eric,
Okay,
you
if they're
sure
gonna
about
stay
this?
here, we should just all stay. Either we all go or we all stay, because separating is gonna get us killed. If this group is as dangerous as you say.
let's
Well,
go and
Considering
Someone's
they set a
also-
bomb off.
I also realize that our Asimar buddy with a weird mask isn't here either.
Oh,
You're
look
Which
at
means-
You're correct.
Which means he may have landed himself into a trap, don't you think? I mean, Eric, remember when you drank that totally obvious trap drink that was obviously a trap?
it was an L that I ordered. Also,
I'm
why are you
just
calling me
saying-
Eric? I'm a tiefling named Steve.
Right, Steve. Right.
That's right. That is correct.
Eric's just my nickname for him. Anyway,
It's my middle name.
Corvair
Look-
turns to the I can't remember Dalnix and goes, okay, that's weird.
look.
I'm sorry. Say it
wait,
again. I didn't
wait.
hear you.
I said, okay, that's weird.
Yeah. There you go. See, a little
Look.
bit.
My point is just, if he's not here yet, it's really possible he's landed himself in a trap. I mean, there's precedent for that in this group, and if that's
Yep.
the case, someone's got to spring him out of it.
Of course.
So
yeah, let's stick
how do you
together.
propose we find him?
No, it's
What
We're
do
gonna
y'all
have to
wanna
make a
do?
choice. Are we
What do y'all
splitting
wanna
up?
do?
Are we staying together? Are we waiting here? Are we going to go find that creepy guy?
My dice are
stick
waiting in
together and go.
anticipation.
Let's stick together and go. It is the better
Done.
option.
Then let's go
Then let's
find
go.
So we can learn about-
Mr. Yeah.
I like to learn about these guys
All
from
right.
the books.
I'm gonna need a survival check if you're going to find the dudes. The best side pieces around. The dime piece side pieces, baby. So I'm gonna need a survival check. If you're gonna assist with that, you can either make separate survivals or one with advantage.
Nat 20.
Well, you find them. So, like, they're on the east side of town. Night
What a
is
useless
ta-
thing to
it-
get a nat 20 for.
great. Feralis has been following Knight this whole time, and he has been performing last rites over bodies he's been pulling out of rubble of the White Stones, and basically Knight seems like he's been helping clean up
Yeah.
as far as when you roll up on him.
Yeah. And just kind of idly talking about things like, I always try to get some sort of identification if I can, just so that someone remembers their names. But fortunately, a lot of these guys don't exactly carry around identification.
Hey,
That's
step
good.
away from the creepy mask guy.
Who are you talking to?
You don't have to be
Oh,
that
it's
aggressive.
you again. Hello.
Look, he might be suspicious AF, but he's our suspicious AF.
Oh,
As we
Okay.
walked up, did they seem to be like aggressive towards each other or buddy buddy?
Which one, the Knight and Feralis?
Yes.
Oh, they seem pretty chill. They seem like
I mean,
the buddies.
they look like they're getting along. I don't think we have a
Like, is
kidnapping.
there like
going
a
on.
sitcom theme song as we approach them, playing in the background?
Mhm.
Yeah, because you're a bunch of.
They're like,
goofsters
because
over
we're
there.
best friends, very best friends. Like that's.
Oh no, there's actual music now.
I mean, you're all the
Prestidigitation.
goofsters as far as I can tell.
Magic.
All right,
That's
all right.
even more insidious. He's totally tricked him.
Oh.
And
I'm just
he
gonna
just-
go and look over. You didn't trick me, did you?
Frula's blinks, but you can't see him blink cause mask. And so he just kind of like folds his arms and he goes,
I was just following him to help with last rites. There were many people affected by what happened in the town.
Why would
Yeah.
you follow him? We don't know who we can trust. And we definitely don't know what he's up to.
Well, I'm giving last rites.
Why? Who are you to do that?
Cleric.
Gross. You're following around a church guy? Man,
I guess that's
you're
fair,
like
yeah, a lot of
experts at
churches are
brainwashing. No wonder
Oh.
you didn't follow us.
I'm not quite part of it. Well, whatever.
Okay, well we
Um,
found Cerulea's. What do you want to do now? Do we go back to the house and stake it out? See who
Can-
shows up?
Can Ferulus
Oh.
see the books at all? All those multiple books.
Just
They're
carrying
yeah,
them.
they're carrying them.
I am
Look,
definitely not carrying
she's-
them. I'm making someone else carry them.
So
I'm
he
not
would
carrying
see
them.
the
I'm
books and
assuming
he
that
would-
you have put
he
them in
would-
I
Okay.
might be struggling to carry like 3 of them.
D-Man is carrying some of them
Why did
Here's
I
my-
know you were
here's-
going to say that?
because you're not saying shit.
Corvair is
So-
just kind of like looking at them with the books and just sighing and like.
And he would see all of them carrying books, but her, and then he would just ask,
Where
No,
did you
where's
get the
that-
books from?
Corvair's not carrying any books.
"Oh, okay, fine."
Yeah, it's
well,
just
he
two
would still see a
people.
lot of green books that they did not have before. And be
Mhm.
like,
In fact,
Why
you
are you carrying
actually
books?
you look behind you and you see some books trailing, as if they.
"Oh no." Well, then in that case, oh yeah, go ahead.
Hey, you
We
told me to
got
carry the
them from
books. You
the-
didn't care about what condition they were in.
This
We
is
got
true.
them from the bookstore. Where do you think we got them? The soup store?
Well, that's where I buy
God
clothes.
damn it.
I didn't realize any bookstores were open at this hour.
I need a roll for sarcasm.
Oh no.
That's a plus 69.
Insight.
I need a roll for
Well, I
engagement.
rolled 4 20s, so
So
Oh,
like
no.
so.
So in other words, we
yeah.
blaze the books. Okay, cool.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. All right. So yeah, you see them books trailing off behind them. They're struggling to keep up, but yeah, you do see a lot of books.
Maybe
Well,
it's
I
just
think you all might be the
we
strangest
pasted
things
the
I've seen
name.
today.
Look,
what?
Mask
Well, then-
Boy, will you look at this and tell me if you see a name written in this cover?
And so he would look at it. Does he
You-
see
oh,
things?
Yeah,
boy.
you do.
That was a weird-
You see Arthur Wynn.
And then without her having said the name out loud, then he would say,
There is a name that says Arthur Wynn.
Ha! So you do see it. See, Steve?
Probably magic.
See, Steve, I didn't see it either. So
So you're telling me half our party can see it and half our party can't?
well, maybe you should show it to the cleric too.
Ugh.
I have
There you go, tiebreaker.
What do you see?
He shows you the book.
kinda
You see
lean in.
nothing. You see nothing.
I kind of lean way down and look at it. Kind of
Looks like a
adjust
book.
a little bit and look at it a little bit more.
Looks like a book. Green
The
book.
stationery is kind of nice, but
Yeah, it's
nothing
actually the
there.
stationery is kind of like a thick parchment. It's the papyrus is very well made.
That's a nice book you got there. Nothing's written in it though. Maybe you could start a journal.
See, I was wondering if maybe it was a race thing, but one of the Dragonborns can see it and the other one can't. That's weird.
Maybe it's a magic thing. I mean, I'm good with magical artifacts. Like I know what I'm looking for, but.
But
I'm
you
not-
couldn't see it either. Why would
No, I
the
couldn't.
only ones that can see it are one of our Dragonborns, me, a human, and an Asimar, if that's even real.
You know something?
I don't use magic. Do you two? I mean, you use magic. Asamar uses magic. Scale Man, do you wear magic? Do you? do you
Yes,
use
I
magic?
wear magic. Yes.
Well, what about
So
you,
obviously
Upper
s-
Scale Man? Do you do magic? Well, you're a cleric. Of course you do.
Yeah,
I
mean,
have,
it's not quite the same thing, but yeah, I guess.
His magic's given to him by a deity, so it could be
It's,
different.
A little different, but yeah, about.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't see anything in common that would make it that some of us could see him and some of us can't.
At this point, the rain
Sounds
has
like you
started
found a
to
neat trick.
At this point, rain has
Probably
started
want to
trickle
cover
down.
these books. Does anyone have a bag?
The ones on the ground seem to be getting a little wet.
Ferulez would take them in his bag if he has room for them. Is he allowed to have enough room in his bag to take all of
Yeah,
them?
how big's your bag?
Is it a magic bag that can hold a bunch of shit?
Like a bag
I
of
don't know if
holding?
it's a magic bag, but I'm looking real quick.
Or a bag of devouring?
Yeah, like a bag.
Shut up,
Yeah,
guys.
a TARDIS bag.
Does your character have one of those like magic bags that lets them hold way more than they should be able to?
I don't.
I think
It's just a
he's got.
sticky.
I think he's got a regular little bag. He's got like armor and a crossbow and a
You
couple other
might be
things.
able to hold 2 books.
Between the
all right.
party, we could probably put them all in our bags.
Well, he could at least hide the 2 he's got under his robe, so they don't
Okay.
definitely don't get wet.
All right. So
Or
it's,
just
the
kind
rain
of
is
tosses 2 of them into his pack.
the rain.
Let's get
is coming
inside.
down.
Do I see like a tavern or anything anywhere?
Yeah, you see a fucking giant ass fucking stone about, I'd say about 50 feet from you. It's like a small stone. Well, it's not a small stone structure. It's a big white stone structure. Looks like a boulder almost.
Let's go that way. And he starts walking that way.
Yeah. There's a door in the center. The stone is smooth. Seems the only thing that's not beige, like hasn't been like, it's solid white with a door in the middle of it, and it says "Stars Rest In" and engraved inside the stone.
Didn't see that.
Corvair goes
All right.
inside.
Well, if you're gonna go over there, stay safe for your last. I'll continue my work out here for a bit.
The rain is beginning to pour.
Ferulez would go inside because they gave him books to hold, so
Alright.
he just politely follows, not wanting to get the book stamped by following the
Okay.
cleric guy.
I also follow suit. I go inside.
Okay, y'all make your way
I'm staying
inside.
outside.
That's
I
fine.
got
I know
work
you're
to
staying out. You got work to do. You make your way. All the ones that are going inside. You make your way inside.
Do I
You
fit
need-
inside the door?
You need to bend down.
Okay, because apparently that's a factor I didn't
But
think about.
as soon as you make your way indoor, black stone walls greet you inside, and it looks as if the stars themselves have draped the entire walls and ceiling.
Oh, this looks familiar. Look at the L.
The tables and the chairs seem to be kind of chiseled out in the stone in the corners of the walls. There seems to be patrons that are having. There's like little tables inside in the middle of this big, wide, massive space. A desk at the very about like maybe 20, 30 feet in front of you. As soon as you walk in, you look up. There seems to be a balcony. There's a balcony or a second floor, but there's no stairs. There doesn't seem no stairs, but it seems like there's patrons and rooms up at the second floor, and that's what kind of greets you. Music is playing. There are people having revelry. Drinks are plenty. It's a very warm atmosphere at the moment.
You know, this place is pretty lively for a city that just had a terrorist attack.
It's more.
Do these people even care? Damn.
You can make an insight. You can make an insight.
No, that Corvair's saying that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like, these people even care. Fucking rich people.
This place looks familiar. Don't get the L.
I'm not sure.
So, what do
I
y'all
was
do?
gonna go for the M.
Yes.
So I
Yes,
think
sir.
we can split the difference here. We just came out of the rain. I think now let's really take a
all
look at these
talking about
books. Is that just me? Anybody else feel like taking a look at these books before let them dry out? Maybe share a couple drinks.
A waitress comes up to you. Hello. A party of 5, or there's a table. We have a fresh
Maybe
table
6.
over. Oh, okay. Well, there's a fresh booth over in the far right corner of here. If you need a place to sit, it houses 6 comfortably. It's like a nice little horseshoe booth.
Will it fit me?
It looks at you. Yeah, sure.
Fuck yeah, let's do it. Come on, guys.
They lead you to the table, except for you, D-Man. They actually pull a chair out for you.
Oh god damn it! Of course they have a high chair for me.
I'm assuming we said something. Just goes,
They have to like custom chisel it out of the stone right there in front of me.
Do y'all need any drinks or fresh meal or anything?
I'm good, thank you.
I'll take 2 fire whiskeys in your biggest stein.
Oh, okay. 2 fire whiskeys in my biggest stein.
Frulis just
let's-
shakes his head no because he knows he
uh,
can't
that'll
risk
be
drinking.
that'll be 4 copper pieces for you, big sir.
Okay.
Wow, you are quite the massive specimen, aren't you?
How much is that in gold, by the way? Is that like 1 gold piece?
4
No.
copper. No, it's 4 copper pieces, bro.
I don't have any copper. I got gold.
So
I just
the math plays
that's
Exchange.
right.
it goes up by dividends of 10. So 10 copper pieces equals a silver piece, and 10 silver pieces equals a gold piece. Basically, copper is
Hold
penny
on.
and or like dimes, and
Hold on,
the
cat wants to be
silvers
let
are like
outside.
silvers are kind of like dollars.
Okay.
Most smaller end stuff goes in silvers. Think of that kind of like dollars, and gold is kind of like $10.
Okay, so
All right, that's fine.
okay, gold is like $10. Okay, gotcha. Can they break a gold?
Yes, they can.
Cool. Let's break a gold.
Oh, she grabs your gold and she's like, "Oh, here's your change," and she hands your change back.
Okay, cool.
All right. Anybody else want drinks, refreshments? You?
I'm good for now.
Okay. Well, if you need any rooms, we have plenty of rooms available. I'll be back with your whiskey in our finest stein.
Awesome.
And she goes away. So it's a little warm in here. There's people in the booths. People are just up and drinking, having fun. You see a
Would it be
dwarf.
hard-
You see a dwarf at the end of the bar. I need another one. God fucking damn it. Oh, do you know? Oh, what do you know about? Oh, what the fuck? Give me a fucking another stein.
Classy.
Mm.
All right.
That
So
guy
we
clearly
actually
knows how to
see-
party.
We actually see past Darenix, whatever Dylan's character's name is.
Dolnix.
He is at
Dol-
here's the horseshoe,
No.
and he's like at the inn with like a stone chair because he can't fit in the booth.
Okay.
Even
So
though I
he, like-
just asked him
sorry,
if I could. Terrible
Can we
customer
make it to
service.
where? Can we get Delnix to slide around to where he is obscuring the table?
Can try if you want.
Basically, I don't think we want. Basically, Corvair tries to say, I don't think we want people around us looking in at the table at these books if they're as hot as you say they are.
What do you want to do? How do you want to tell him how to do that?
I scooch a little closer to Deladriel's side, assuming that she's on the opposite side from Corvair. So I scooch over that way, obscuring her side, so we can start looking at the books.
Okay.
I'm supposed to be looking at the books, but instead I'm just staring at the mask. Just staring at him, remembering last time we took it off and I looked at his face and what I saw and what it did to me. Because seeing that name written in the books is just making me think of that. And I'm just completely I can't
Alright.
hear or see anything around me. I'm so fixated on just
Alright,
staring
cool.
at that mask.
All right. So you think? Give me a straight D20 roll, D-man.
All right.
Just
Straight D. All right.
just straight D20. No modifiers or nothing.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding.
Hey, that's all I need. Okay, cool.
Cool.
Continue about your business.
Ferules would just be sitting there trying to read through the books if that was what everyone had basically agreed on. He'd be
Okay,
reading through them
so you have-
exceptionally fast.
So you have gotten a total of 8 to 9 books. The 9th one is a little destroyed. The 8th one's a little wet. The rest of them are pretty in good condition.
Corvair takes one and kind of leafs through it and assumes is it blank all of it?
Yes.
Well, I can't read this. I can read common, giant, gnomish. I can't read
Realize,
this.
how many books have you gone through?
I'd say he's probably all the way through one and halfway through another. He reads very fast.
So you picked up a one with a diamond on it. This one
Okay.
seems to be more like a journal. It's like his own thoughts, depending on how he has been chosen for this job, how he cannot disappoint. A lot of the thoughts about like he has to do this. It seems to be like he has to do what he has to do in order to bring somebody into the fold. Things that he's just big thoughts that he's been jotting down.
Okay. So would it be that if these are books from that man, would it be all right for him to basically, once he realizes that everyone else can't read it, or at least someone can't read it, that he would be like, "Do you want me to read it to you? It would take me longer to go through, but I could read it out loud if you want."
I don't need a bedtime story. I'm good.
Okay. And he
At
would
this
be like,
moment-
"All right."
At this moment, your
Yeah.
stein comes. Here you go, big man.
Thank
and
you
hands
kindly.
the stein. It's a wonderful, filled to the brim foam fire whiskey.
Hey,
It
Corvair goes,
smells
"Hey, Daleks, I
great.
think she's a scaly."
I mean, a beautiful woman like this and a big, strong man like me who can down
Beautiful
a
woman.
wonderful.
You talk too much.
Have I ever told you about the North Mountains, perchance?
Oh, and she kind of sits, leans on the table.
Daleks, we're trying to do research.
I don't see why I can't have a little bit of fun while we're at it. She's not gonna remember any of this.
Please.
So because of all that
So-
going on, Rillace has had his concentration broken from reading long enough that he does notice her Galadriel looking at him, and he finally catches on that
Okay.
she's looking at him, and he just
All
kind
right.
of finally turns his head.
All right. And what do you do with that?
He just kind of stares at her for a second, and then he finally, when he
Alright.
realizes she's not even responding to him, even looking right back at her, he finally goes,
Are you all right?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I just grab one of the books. I'm like, just books. Like, yup.
Is it one of the books that
Arthur
Rillace has already read?
Wynn.
It is. It is exactly the book that he just read.
Arthur Wynn. Arthur Wynn. Yup. This is
So,
definitely.
You keep saying that name. Who is that?
Huh?
Who is Arthur Wynn?
Yeah, at this point,
Oh.
I stopped flirting with the waitress to listen in.
Okay, and she goes. She leaves you alone. She realizes that.
Well, good, because if I saw the waitress suddenly there, then I realized, I've been like, can we help you, honey?
Did you say something?
I probably ordered an appetizer. Are you gonna go get it? Chop chop.
I don't work for you. And then leaving.
Who invited her anyway?
She's our waitress.
She just said she didn't work for me. Don't give her a tip.
Anyway, will you answer my question? Who in the world is Carmen Sandia? I mean, Arthur Wynn.
Oh, that's not an easy question to answer.
Oh, okay. Is he related to this Gideon person that Happy
Here's the-
Man?
Here's the problem. Arthur Wynn and who he was is something I could answer you. I cannot answer you who Arthur Wynn is. And until I saw these books, I didn't have confirmation he still even existed.
Okay, who was he? Oh, there goes Link.
No, I don't think you're understanding me. Not that he's still alive, that he still existed.
So, like he exists on separate planes, or he's like a phantasm? How exactly do you mean existed?
I don't really understand it, and I don't know how to get into it without telling things to you people that I don't really know.
We shouldn't question her any further if she doesn't know. What
I
we
don't think
should
she
do
has much of
is
a choice, to be quite honest.
Oh, yeah?
If we're all gonna travel together, I feel like full honesty is gonna be key here.
Well, you can feel however you want. You can even press yourself up against me, but I never invited you. You invited yourself.
If you're is there anything interesting in these books that you can apparently read that I can't see at all?
So quite
Well,
if you need more information to travel with me, you're welcome to leave with a cute little waitress if you want.
I think I'll bring the cute little waitress with me. This has got my attention.
No, she's not coming with us.
Ah, jealous much?
No, it's not a matter of jealousy. I just can't stand incompetence.
Ah, really? Well, you
She'd
haven't
probably
seen
get killed anyway.
Meh.
So the whole time, I am skeptical of this whole place, skeptical of drinks from that one time I had a
Okay.
drink and almost died. So I want to see if I can notice anything about these steins of fire whiskey.
All right. First, you have to get there. So where are you sitting at? In the
Um,
horseshoe. Are you next to him? If you're next to him, then I don't have to really ask about it. And you can just make a.
Well, I think we established that
I mean,
Dil-
I'm at the
Dylan's
end of the table, obviously.
You are.
So
and that Delandriel is at one end, and apparently I'm on the other end.
All right. So you're gonna have to maneuver your way over to him, or ask him for his. It's up to you how you get that fire whiskey, but you're too far away from it to actually look at it.
Okay. Hey, mind if I take a look at one of those glasses?
let me stop you right there, buddy. I am really sorry, but Donix doesn't share drinks. Okay, I don't swing that way.
I don't want it. I don't
At-
want to drink
At
any of it.
this
Just
at
wanna...
this point, you hear, "There we go!" And the whole town, you hear this. The whole bar started to go, and this one dude stands up, and just starts singing. We are outward bound for Kingston town, and a heave ho, and we'll heave the old wheel round and round. Good morning, ladies all. The whole bar springs up, and when we get to Kingston town, with a heave ho, and 'tis we'll drink and sorrow drown. Everyone in the bar. Good morning, ladies all. That's the dwarf.
Ferules would actually start laughing. Literally would actually.
Them girls down south are friend get a heave ho, and with them we'll spend our hard-earned pay. Good morning, ladies all.
I'm just amused. I'm just looking at him with bemusement.
Seems like it's very
And while
lively. but
he's
Gorilla
and
just
while
like,
he's
well,
looking
that
at him in bemusement, can I try and snatch one of the glasses?
Sleight of hand, my man.
Sleight of hand.
Because yeah, this is
8.
distracting. This whole bar is lively at this moment.
My passive perception even sees that one.
Hmm.
Yeah, you notice, and
Rick
D-Man,
wouldn't
you
do
notice that there's a hand on your glass. Everybody sees him try to dive over the table, and he's just on the table, on the books, with a hand on your glass.
Steve, are you okay?
Listen, I've just had a bad experience with drinking at a place like this.
Okay. Understand the
Mhm.
situation. Dived on the table. Good morning, lady. He's like, look, dude, I've had a bad experience, all right?
Well, I don't give a rat's ass what your experience is. This is my whiskey. I've had a long day, and I want a goddamn drink. So take your Steve Eric ass, whatever the fuck your name is, and back off.
Knight, are you still doing your job outside?
Yeah, just I got a nice little kind of a block and pulley to go through and make sure I can lift up some of the specific rubble that's in the way and
Okay.
get
you,
to anyone who's a little deeper in. Despite the sort of oncoming rain, I
the
put
rain
on.
is pouring down.
I got some cold weather clothing. I put on
Okay.
a jacket and
Cool,
kind of
cool,
keep
cool.
going.
You're succinctly moving rubble after rubble. You're finding
Yeah.
a couple more small bodies. Unfortunate. I know. These rebel has been hard to move. With what Captain has been doing, but you are doing an excellent job. You're finding a couple of small bodies. I'm assuming you're performing last rites, but
Yeah,
you're doing an excellent job. Commendable work, by the way.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you're doing? Is just doing last rite stuff?
Doing that, just keeping an ear out for if anything goes on or if anything's
Okay.
unusual.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Back to the bar. So the song has stopped. The people are like, yeah!
They're having fun
Ew.
over there.
Drinks on that guy! Woo!
Wait, who's he pointing at when he says that?
The guy who just sang.
Oh.
Okay.
I'd hate to be that guy.
Yeah, I hope that guy's got some big pockets.
So what are y'all doing? He's on the books, on the drink, still
Mhm.
on the table.
I lean over to Steve and I just say, I'm gonna be honest with you. You're about the only person in the party I think I can trust. And that's because you were pretty open about your shady past. And if there's something I can trust, someone who's pretty open about what a piece of shit they are. It's people who try really hard to make themselves that I don't trust.
Excuse me, would you mind taking your little private conversation away from my drink, please? Thank you.
I let go of the
Yeah,
drink
see,
and slide
this-
back into my seat.
Yeah, that's a table, not a bed.
Thank you. As Corvair said,
I get so frustrated at how rude that was that I just go, "Hey everyone, drinks on him!" And I point at
oh, hell no!
Come on, lovely.
Drink,
He
all of a
said
sudden, drinks start coming out the bar.
Rules would laugh really hard and then go back to reading the books, specifically the damp one.
and I just turn and I go, "Hey, see if your little waitress girlfriend helps you now." I just walk away from him.
I mean, I just might. At least you might give me a discount, unlike yo rude ass.
Woo! Shots fired.
Count this. Just flip them off and leave.
All right.
I
where you
see.
going?
Can I like gently thwack her with my tail, in like like kind of like a playful manner, not attacking, but more like just.
How fast are you moving, Deladriel?
I'm not rushing or anything.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, that's fine. Just make a deck save for me, Deladriel.
Oh boy. Oh. Oh
Oh.
my.
Oh.
Fine.
Oh yeah. Let us know how you playfully get hit with his ass. Go ahead.
These tails ain't playing, honey. 2 tails, 2 times.
You get a little playful little knock and a little wink from old God damn it.
Dalnix.
Yes.
Literally just my name, but with an X in it.
For future reference, can you put your
Yes,
character name
I
for
noticed that. I will fix that
Yes.
after the session's over.
That's helping me out more than anything else.
No worries, especially since we have 2 Dylans in this chat.
Cool.
Yeah, for real.
Cool.
I got you, fam.
Continue.
I'm
You get
terrible at
playfully-
names, so it helps me too. 'Cause
So
I'm
you get playfully whacked by the tail and a wink from Delnix.
I
Don't
put for
threaten
Louis
me.
Fizzland well.
Don't threaten me with a good time, honey. And I just walk away. And I just go and I try to find those like people that were singing earlier and just like
Oh, they're having a blast. They're easily found. They're in the middle of the room.
and I just go over to them and I'm just like, "How are you gentlemen doing tonight?"
Hi, we're doing good. How are you doing, sweet
I
thing?
could be having more fun, I guess.
Oh, really? What are you enthralled for us, there, sweet lady?
I don't know. I thought maybe I could join you for a song.
Oh, of course you can. Would you like to start?
Oh, I could, or would you like me to follow along? I hear gentlemen like to lead.
Oh, we're no gentlemen here.
All the better. I'm no lady.
Oh, well, that's what I like to. Do you know a shanty?
I suppose I could know one for you.
Oh. Ooh, she's a feisty one, lads. All right. Let's see if you know this one. And he stands up. Everyone, we have and all of you see Deladriel get up to start to sing too. Well, I'll sing the verse, and then you go from there if you know it.
Oh, jeez.
I thought I heard the old man say, the whole bar, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Tomorrow ye will get your pay, but it's time for us to leave her. Bar. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. No, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is long and the winds don't blow, but it's time for us to leave her. And then he motions to you.
Oh, I'm afraid I don't know the full verse for this.
Oh, well, I'll just do the verse and you do the chorus. Oh, the wind was foul and the seas ran high. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. The ship is green. And you all see kind of her kind of nervously sitting up there while he's having a blast. And none went by, and it's time. He's motioning at you now. And it's time for us to leave her. Lever, Johnny.
I
Lever.
don't know the song, Ryan. I don't know.
I got it. I got you. Didn't.
I've
Well,
heard
he,
it, but I don't know the lyrics.
he sits down and goes, "Do you know a shanty? Would you like to sing one? It seems you are struggling here."
I do. I just don't know if they'd be to your taste.
Go ahead. I mean, I hate to embarrass you out here. You seem like you know your way around a tune.
Okay.
You all see Deladriel stand back up there. Everyone, what's your name?
Deladriel.
Deladriel here shall be performing as a shanty. The whole bar gets quiet.
Oh, no pressure at all.
First, I'm going to need a performance check
Okay.
with advantage, and you know why.
Okay, let's see.
As you guys are seeing this, what are you thinking right now?
Corvair stands up and yells, "Free bird!"
Oh,
Oh my god. So I rolled a 3 and a 19. So that was fun.
Oh.
So you take the 19.
Yeah, that was a fun time.
While that's happening, Corvair's
All right,
asking.
go
Pharrell if
ahead.
he's done anything.
Give us a show, Deladriel.
I'm trying to pull up the lyrics.
Okay.
Hold on, it's being
Um,
difficult.
Feralus, you're trying to look for the red during this whole time. You're trying to look through the damp book, right?
Through the wet book specifically, yes.
Okay. This has the hexagon on it. It details a lot of his puzzles. From what's you can still get from it, a lot of his puzzles ideas, a lot of his thinkings, like notes and jotting down, and kind of an insight to how he builds his old riddles and his contraptions and stuff.
Okay. Would you say that most of the party is paying attention to the singing
Yes,
in the bar and not
absolutely,
really looking at me at all?
absolutely, absolutely.
All right.
Mhm.
Then I would say that some of the things that he's gleaned out as important to him throughout the various books, he's writing down in a journal of his own and copying.
I think
And-
I found the lyrics, so I can
all
do
right.
it now.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And Feralus said it's correct.
Please forgive me. My singing's not going to be the best because Lucia's recovering from COVID. Deladriel's supposed to be a great singer, but we'll see.
Oh, fine.
I mean, you rolled a performance check of 19.
Yeah.
You're solid.
Oh, do you know a sailor goes by the name of Jack? Tattoo on his forearm and a pigtail down his back. You'll often see him by the ship or on the alehouse door.
More than once I caught him sleeping on the ballroom floor.
Whoa!
Took off with me wallet and he didn't bring it back. But if
Oh!
you don't know any sailors, then you don't know Jack.
Ha!
He's got the nicest smile, even when he's sober.
Oh!
Sweet as peas in springtime, he'd never make a soldier. He'd
Ha!
never lift a finger in malice
Right
or
off
in
the whole
strife.
bar. Ha!
Never done an honest day of labor in his life.
Ho!
Now Jack, he likes the ladies, but he's only got one eye.
Does
I'm
he?
sure it keeps him busy when the girl he's passing by.
Hey!
But certain girls aren't worth a glance, or so he says to me.
Hmm.
Did they still all got their clothes on? Well, then what's poor Jack to see?
He took off with the wallet and he didn't bring it back. But if you
Oh!
don't know any sailors, then you
You
don't,
don't know the
Jack.
Jack.
Yeah.
The whole bar is doing that whole thing, by the way.
He's really into now Jack's really into
Oops.
Buddha, and he's into meditation. He contemplates his navel with the utmost concentration.
Woo!
He's really into to mysteries and all the things profound. And he's taught the Kama Sutra to all the girls in town.
Oh,
Hey.
The whole bar gives a laugh and like
And
this.
he didn't give it back. But if you don't know any sailors, then you don't know Jack.
By
He
the
took off
way,
with me wallet and he's never coming back. But if
By
you
the
don't
way,
know any sailors, then you don't.
I need to know
No.
everybody in the bar's passive perception at this moment.
9.
You're not good. Daily Man's not good. I'm like for Alice. Eric, what's your passive perception?
11. 11.
Deladriel, your passive perception is what? 12.
Let me check.
None of us have good perception. This is
No,
gonna
you
be
don't.
great.
Nah, I'm a little preoccupied with the bar that's now currently sitting
You're
on my
not.
shoulders.
You're not a wise group.
So is it just my wisdom score? Is my
And
passive
I
perception?
think it's 8 plus your wisdom plus your.
I thought it
something.
was 10 plus the wisdom modifier.
It's 10 plus. What is
Yeah,
it?
it's 10 plus your wisdom modifier.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
9
yeah.
from a -1.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So 10 plus my wisdom modifier would just be 12 for me. You're right.
I thought so. Yeah. Okay.
The-
You notice only one person in the bar is not happy. and it's the dwarf at the bar. He doesn't seem happy with the song about Jack.
Ooh,
I
tasty.
see Mr. Dwarf in the back there who didn't enjoy the song. Forgive me, could I sing something different for you?
My name is Jack.
No, no.
Oh shit.
And he just
Oh shit.
and he falls over.
Clean up on aisle 12.
All right,
Well, that problem took care of itself.
everybody's clapping for you. Well, that was pretty good, Galadriel. You do know your way around a tune.
I suppose I like to sing happier things most of the time. If I'm going to sing a dark and sad ballad, it's
Well, we don't. That's why we're all here. We're here to rejoice and have a good time with what's been happening in the city. Everybody here has lost loved ones, and we're just here to. What is the word? Drown our sorrow.
absolutely. Why, I myself am here trying to drown my sorrow after all.
Interesting. What is that for?
Oh, paying off a debt for my father. He owed it to that terrible dragonborn at the bar there, so I have to go in his place. The mines, I'm afraid. But hard labor isn't what I was made for. But dear old dad, he was a good man, but he had gambling debts.
I want a performance on that one.
Okay, I'm gonna roll.
Because that, I believe, is not worthy of deception. That thing is worthy of performance.
Okay, so I rolled a 14 plus my performance modifier is 7, so 14.
Yeah. Okay, let me just check something right quick. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he goes, oh, dear. Is it that dragonborn over there? Which one? The big green one?
Yeah, the big green one.
See,
It's not his fault. He's just doing
We can
his
take
job.
care of him.
Oh, I wouldn't want to hurt him just for doing his job, but he could be kinder. Maybe just
You know,
spook him a little.
let's let me and the boys go talk to him.
Thank
All
you
right,
so
boys! And about 8 thick ass dudes just stand up. And I mean, you're talking jacked. I mean, we're looking at Arnold Schwarzenegger, Triple H looking jacked. These boys roll in strapped. And you all see 9 fuckers come in right after, like, they pass the ladrill and they start coming towards your table.
Y'all, I think we got trouble.
So she made them all go after everyone that's just at the table?
Well,
No,
we're
just
not-
the dragonborn.
Oh, just the dragonborn.
Oh,
we don't know that.
We don't know
We
that.
just see a bunch
At
of
this-
dudes walking
at
at our
this-
table aggressively.
At this point, the dudes get up. Excuse me, dragon cunt.
Oh, I think you want to say that again. I know you're not talking to me.
I'm talking to you, dragon cunt. Listen, the lady over there, she says that you're giving her a hard time and that you need to be more respectful. So I need you to be a bit of a more of a dragonborn and actually have some honor about your fucking family and treat the lady with some respect. Otherwise, we're gonna fuck you up.
Honor about my family, huh?
That's correct, because I know your mom was a bitch because you raised you not right.
Oh, my mom was a bitch, huh?
That's right, and she didn't
At this
treat you
at
how
this point, I
she
start
did-
to I stand up slowly. I start
She
standing up
did- and
very, very slowly.
He keeps going. She didn't tell you how to treat a lady, and it's obvious that he didn't. Yeah.
Okay.
I go over
Big men.
and I just
Very,
I
very.
grab, I grab Frolt and I just pull him away and I'm like, hey, don't for Ulis. I pull him away. I'm like, let's maybe move away so it doesn't get on the books.
And Frules reaches for as many books as he can. Like, he doesn't even care how awkward he looks holding them. He just grabs as
you get
many
five.
as he
You
can.
get yeah, I'm gonna say you just get like 5.
Okay.
I'm not gonna make you roll for that because this is about to go south. What do you do, D-man?
So, I stand fully up at my full height. I put my drink down, and said, 3 very strong men, very, very strong, weak-willed men who want nothing more than to get their puny little dicks wet.
Intimidation check.
Okay. Intimidation. That would be +5 plus charisma. Oh shit. Okay, let me get some mathematics out of here. So we got.
Well, it's your D20 roll plus 5.
Oh, D20 plus 5. Okay.
Unless
Fair
you're.
Well, I was about to say because I
proficient
also have a D20 plus 5. What's that +3 that I have on the charisma? Does that also count?
Can I assist
That's
him?
already
Please do.
that's already
No,
added.
You're proficient in intimidation. It seems
Okay.
like 'cause your proficiency
Yeah,
bonus
so
is
the
plus
3
2.
is already factored into your
So just add
intimidation.
+5.
Add +5. Okay, so that would be 19 plus 5, 24.
Okay, at this moment, as you say those words, these 9 big men cower in fucking fear. You actually see the one that threatened you piss his pants. 2 of them look down like, what the? Sir! He's shaking. The rest of them are also, in response, shaking. They're like, look, man. You know, I was just trying to look, man.
That's what I thought, bitch. So
I was
do
just
me a
also-
favor. Next time you decide to think with nothing but your fucking dick,
Look, man, I'm sorry. I
think
didn't mean to-
exactly
As he's
about
right
this moment.
here. He's right here, by the way. And I'm like,
Corvair stands up and is like, "What? No bar fight?"
Corvair, shut the fuck up. I will deal with you in a
I
second.
didn't.
You
Look,
motherfucker, all
Look,
3 of you know nothing about
It's
what you're
9.
talking
It's
about.
not. It's 9, by the way.
9.
You.
All
you
9
shook
of you
fear-
little fuckers don't know a goddamn thing about what you're speaking of. So I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration? Did the big scaly dragon break all of your fucking concentrations? Let
I
me make
roll
it
o- I
very,
lean over
very.
to
You
Eric.
shut up. You got me in this mess. You sit down. I've been
I
putting up with a
whisper to
lot of
Eric.
your fucking shit. You sit down
whisper to
and
Eric.
shut your pretty little fucking mouth about your goddamn Arthur Wynn.
Look.
You motherfuckers. No, you don't
Sorry.
get to look. Sit down
Sorry.
and shut
They-
up.
they
Think
actually
about
sit on
this
the-
moment.
No,
I could
they
crush
sit
your.
on the floor. They sit on the floor. One sits on his own piss, Indian style, hands in his lap like this.
So the next time you decide to insult the big, scary dragon while he's having a drink after a very bad day, just think about you sitting all moist in your own fucking excrement.
Sorry.
Corvair says, I think you could get our table around.
Ah, yes, of course.
Yes, I
can.
agree. I
And
agree.
he runs
Drinks
off,
on
and you
this
see-
gnome.
you
Drinks
see
on this
all the
guy.
drip of the piss walk like this.
Whoa,
drip.
hold on, Danix. I was ready to throw hands with you to help you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And
I
yet
love
you
a
also
bar
said,
fight,
what,
it
no
wasn't
bar fight. I think you owe me a round, my friend.
No,
I
I'm
think-
saying what no fight because I wanted to kick their asses.
Nice.
Ah.
I lean over to Eric and I'm like, look,
Val?
it's a win-win. Either I was gonna get rid of those loud, annoying fucking revelers, or I was gonna teach the guy a lesson. Either way, that was a fucking blast. to
Val,
see.
Val, or Dylan. So outside, you see kind of guards in multitudes of like 3 and 4 start to go towards the seems the docks. Seems like someone has arrived.
Huh.
That's what you see right now. You see like they're coming from the tower, and they seem to be making their way out towards the docks.
That seems important.
Corvair kind of taps Danix. Hey, can I punch one?
Go for it. Should be fun.
The-
Would you like a little oomph with that?
Oh, hell yeah, let's do it.
Can- so, okay, can I use my Eldritch Blast to propel him across the room and help him attack somebody? Is that
I'm gonna
something
give
I
you
can do?
strength.
Please
You
tell me that's
wanna
something I can do.
You can do it, but I'm gonna make sure you understand what you're doing.
That's
As
You
a-
can-
as a
good damage to me.
beam of
You're going
energy.
to attack with an Eldritch Blast in a public space on someone you have feared. And do damage, possibly lethal, to a guy.
Just let me punch the guy. It's
That
it's,
is fine.
It's
You
my
can
treat
make-
for you.
I need
It's
you to
my
make it.
tribute
If,
dose.
whoever, if you're just gonna punch him, you can do as an attack roll.
Tick,
Yes,
you have to
no.
call it punchies, please. It makes me happy.
You can fine. You can do punchies.
Okay, fair.
forget-
fair.
forget
I
If
just
you-
want to. I just want to throw him across the room. I don't want to kill the guy. So
You can literally pick the. Okay, you know what's what?
yeah, I was about to say. Let me just pick him up and throw him like a cannonball.
I need a strength check from you, D-Man, and what is that attack roll from you? So
Let's see. Strength check.
So roll d20 and add your stream.
Thank you. So D20. So that is that like +1 or +12?
+1.
Plus
+1. Okay, so
one.
16.
okay.
Okay, and then
And
my
attack
attack roll is nat 20.
Fuck yeah! All right.
Okay, how do you want to do this?
Okay, literally, we look at each
I
other.
mean, it's 6 HP because it's an unarmed attack.
I get what it is. I'm
Yeah.
asking you, how do you want to do this?
So, okay, do you want to take the reins on this, Corver, or do you want me to just describe me just picking you up and throwing your ass?
Yeah, I'll let you take it away. I'll let
All
you
right.
take it away.
okay, how do you
So,
want to do this?
We
Dylan?
look at each other. I look back at the guys that just feared. I look back at Corver and I said,
Let's do it.
let's do it. I pick him up and fucking, with the full strength of my big draconic arm, chuck him at this dude's head.
So, what you all see? They do this. They look at each other. They look back. They look at each other. They go, let's do this. And he picks you up by the collar, throws you out. You put out two of your fists like a missile, and he just chunks you. You go flying, wind in your hair, and all of a sudden, boom! Land two gut shots right into the fucking gut of one of the guys. You hear.
Let that be a lesson to you, punk ass.
Corvair's just like standing on top of him like this.
And the whole bar.
Ferula is just silently deciding he does not want to pick fight.
Val, you also
Dragonborn.
hear the.
Do I get the impression I've gotten just about everyone from this particular building?
You have gotten everybody.
Okay.
from particular
Yeah,
building.
walk
I'm
back
gonna go
down
and
there, so
see what's
like-
going on at the docks, actually.
Okay, so you can make your way out there. You know enough about this town now. You've been helping out for a couple days that you know your way to around the dogs. You don't have to make a survival check for that. You make your way down there. There seems to be a ship floating in midair. A very
Oh.
big, wide, like almost about, we're talking 500,000 foot ship.
Whoa, that's a lot of feet.
That's a lot of feet. It's a massive ship. It's floating.
That's a
It's-
neat trick.
That is a neat trick.
Oh.
Ben.
It's a very white, smooth ship with a
makes
sun
sense.
symbol that you've never recognized before,
Oh.
painted onto it. Sails made out of purple, some kind of fabric, and they seem to be kind of floating into dock. And there seems to be guards all on the dock.
Must be
And
something
citizens
important.
and there's some citizens that seem to be down there too. They're not dressed in the same like guard attire.
I'm just gonna go and just start watching from a distance, see if I can get
Okay.
the impression of who's coming down, see if I can hear anyone talking about what it might be.
All right. What's your passive perception?
My passive perception's a 16.
There
Oh
we
my God.
go. Yes. You hear a bunch of the guards say, "Oh, good. Lord Elfrender is here. Oh, yes. Thank God. Well, he'll know what to do. Oh my goodness. I'm sure he'll help us out in this situation. We must."
Oh,
and there's a lot of the Elfrender seems to be on everyone's tongue.
What an unusual name. All right. Just gonna kind of nod and
And,
I'd like to see this elf render fellow.
well, you're in luck because at that moment
Yeah.
you think that the doors of the ship that are in front.
Oh,
And out comes what seems a brigade of like like sailors that are bringing cargo in,
yeah.
and a very 7 foot tall, well dressed in silk lavender, tre-based attire with wonderful, fucking wonderful scarf that is amazing. Seems like it shimmers as if magically. The sea, a wonderful hat with a feather on it. Like a massive sun hat, and carrying a like a very cool like two-handed weapon on the back of his you don't really make out like what it actually is. Walks out. Well, it seems that I have come in the time of need. Welcome, citizens and employees. It's please lead me to where I need to go. As he gets closer, you see that his skin is green, almost a little tannish green. Tusks that come kind of out like this. I look from orcish blood, but very well dressed, very smooth attire, speaks very well. He's going down. He's greeting the guards. I thank you for your service. This is thank you. I know you've worked hard. And he eventually makes his way to you.
Oh.
My name, if you haven't known, is Jog Elfrinder. It's an honor to meet you. I've heard that you've been helping out here with the recent events. May I get your name?
You want my full name or what people call me?
It's
Might be a bit
whatever.
easier.
It's whatever is easier to remember.
In that case, I'm Valon Akul. You can just call me Val, though. Little easier.
Hold that conversation. My cat's being annoying on one end.
All of our cats are doing stuff.
Meanwhile, I have Parrot Cat over here.
And I was about to say, I have baby cat right here. Just sit. Oh, nope. There she goes. There she goes.
All right, I'm back.
Hi, back.
What was the first name of Lord Elfrinder?
Jog.
Jog. Well,
it's
nice to meet you. My
yes,
name's
of
Val.
course. It's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for helping again. Thank you for helping out with the last rites and any of the bodies. And I hear you continuing to work.
Yes,
I-
a fair bit ahead, but working.
I have instructed the guards. I've been aware of your presence and to help them out in any way you can.
Wonderful.
I must be going
glad I
now,
got to.
but I wanted to
Yeah.
extend my thanks to you. I'm going to see Captain Adam if anyone needs to see me. I'm also here to see an old friend. I hear she's in town still, and I need to speak to her. But that's my own thing. But
I hope you find them.
me too. It's a pleasure to meet someone.
Yeah, it's good to meet you.
Actually, conversate instead of just saying, "Oh, Elfrinder, oh this, oh that."
Well, you seem pretty nice, Mr. Elfrinder. I'm glad to make your acquaintance.
Please, anything. It's kind of, it's an
Like he
awkward.
kind of points, maybe not anything.
Awkward.
but,
It's in a very awkward silence. He goes, "Well, nice is what I wouldn't call it, but it's a pleasure to meet you otherwise. You have yourself a wonderful afternoon."
Yes, you as well.
And he walks away. And the
He's
whole
just gonna think to himself, "Well, that was neat."
he keeps walking. So back to the bar. What are you doing at this point? So Val, what are you doing at this point? You say that was neat. That's a flamboyant orc.
All right. Well, guess I should get to the next section of building, shouldn't I? And I'm just gonna go up to the one on the opposite side of the tavern, or wherever it's like, whatever the one is nearest is continuing down my line.
All right. You do that.
I got dark vision. I'm fine.
You're fine. It's just raining.
I've got a nice hood on.
Back to the tavern. All right.
So after that, I walk back over to Dalnix and kind of give him a fist bump. Nobody fucks with family.
Ah, family, huh? Been a while since I've been called that. I think I can roll with you guys. You're pretty good for a cannonball.
Yeah, I was actually going to say we should call it that move that. We'll call it the
At
old
least you
cannonball.
showed you have something to contribute to the group.
Yeah, unlike you, who wants to do nothing but get me in trouble, it seems.
What do you mean, do nothing but? I've done plenty of things. This was just one of the things I wanted to do.
Yeah, and also one of the most notable, considering all else you've been doing is sticking your nose inside that rusty old book.
What do you mean? I also
Speaking
got
of
an old man
books-
arrested who turned out to be a bad guy. I've done a lot of things. You're just new to the group.
Speaking of books, Masky, was there anything interesting in them? Because I think I've seen you read all of them.
I think at this point he probably would have read all of them because while all that stuff was going on, he might occasionally have looked up from how loud everything was just to be like, is something going to come flying at me or not? But then he would go back to reading them. So, Tick, if he has made his way through reading all of them and probably been subtly scribbling stuff in his own journal while crazy stuff was going on,
Okay.
what would he be able to tell others at this point?
Okay, so you could be able to tell others that these books contain kind of a mental kind of blueprint of what he is as a human being. It details his puzzles that have recently come up, the bomb that has come up, how he built it, how he put it in, the magical means of what he actually was able. So you have a lot of information here. You get to explain to him about what he likes, what he doesn't like, riddles, puzzles.
Okay. So
Things of
then,
that nature.
okay.
And you know that he has like a goal here to
Mhm.
maybe lead somebody, but that's really it.
A goal to lead somebody.
Yeah, but that's
Okay.
kind of like it's vague. Like
Right. Okay.
like
Well, then what he would get across is he wouldn't mention the riddles and he wouldn't mention a couple other things. Not because he's trying to keep secrets, but because the group, when they found him in that house at the very beginning, the last time that we did all this, was they were, getting on him about an explosion and everything else. And so he would just kind of latch onto that as like the most useful information. And so he would basically just start off and be like, inside of the books, there is a multitude of information. Most importantly to you all is the fact that he basically has written down blueprints that serve as a confession for whatever device caused the devastation in this town.
Good. We should get that to Elfrender immediately.
Lead the way.
Oh, great. I can't wait to see where this is going to go.
well, you'll see where it goes next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Dope.
Yeah. That was fun.
That was
Oh,
pretty fun, yeah.
I'll enjoy yourselves.
I'm a ballistic gnome.
Hey.
I loved that was when I rolled a natural 20. That was great.
That was, I'm sad that I wasted my nat 20 on moving a fucking chair. So
Hey, but that gnome throw, bro.
that was sick.
Yeah.
That's awesome. We got to do that again.
Hey man, we do this
You
every
did your
week.
fastball special.
Yeah, exactly.
Just imagine the next time you go into this tavern, they all see you and just go, "Ah!"
Okay, but for real though, next time I'm using Eldritch Blast to chuck your ass though. That's gonna be hilarious to see.
Oh my god.
Well,
That's
Everyone's
what
gonna
you-
die.
well, here's
It's not
the
really
thing.
going to propel me. It's going to just do damage to me.
Yeah, that's the
Oh.
thing. Like you could have propelled him. Yeah, it works, but then he's gonna explode with Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, think of
Oh,
it
is
more
that how
like a
that
laser.
works? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah,
I
I
thought
was-
it was more like a Fuzro or like force push or something like that.
No.
That just does.
It's force
Oh.
damage, so it's like blunt force hitting you.
Oh, okay.
Think of it being like
okay.
getting hit by a hammer.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I
Like
am
a
definitely
Cyclops
so I am
blast.
definitely doing that at some point during this campaign. Okay, cool.
Oh
I
yeah,
hope
you're
so.
gonna.
It's very
I-
good.
I really hope so. It's one of your best things. that shit does massive damage, and that's the only thing a warlock can do.
Yeah.
That's kind of sad,
Enjoy.
honestly, but you
It is
know,
please. It is please.
Consistent.
Warlocks are really cool.
yeah.
But I like the story aspect of the warlocks more than I like what they can actually do.
Oh yeah.
I've been one, and it's amazing. He's level 20, and he's a wonderful fucking boogeyman of Waterdeep, and it's great.
Oh, that's fucking dope. That's awesome. All right, here. Let me end the stream real quick. 1 sec. Mute.
Okay.
Alrighty, guys. Thank you so
Everybody
much
have
for liking
Oh,
and
yeah.
liking
Yeah.
the stream. If you like the stream, go ahead and like and subscribe.
Glad
All
you
that
came
fun
back.
stuff.
James didn't
Follow
get to
me
do
on
much.
social media at DManXD007.
He's just trying to
And
take.
if you miss my streams, no big deal because you catch them the very next day over on YouTube as well. Alrighty, guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.